say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than that. Give it up one more time for Melissa Conway, our own version of the American Idol.
Hello and welcome sports fans to Camel Stadium, home of your Campbell County Camels. It's homecoming and the Camels are primed and are ready to take on the Simon Kenton Pioneers. Doug, are you ready for tonight?
It should be a fun night of football here. A great Friday night, beautiful night. Couldn't ask for better weather here. And the stadium is packed. Homecoming night always brings down.
Well, we are on top of the booth and we are right next to the speakers and it's a little loud, so we apologize if we get cut off a little bit, but we're still excited to be here. We're really excited about the hospitality that the Camel staff provides to us, allowing us to come in and shoot the games here for Media Central. They have a beautiful stadium that they just built.
It's my first time out here, and it's just magnificent. What a wonderful job they've done building the stadium and just a beautiful facility here. Camels 3-2, looking to give Simon Kenton their first loss on the season. Could be a big night here for the home Camels.
Agreed. I would say one of the keys for the Camels tonight will be to shut down the Simon Kenton offense, which has been absolutely unstoppable to other teams this year. Simon Kenton has put up 225 points in 6 games, while the Camels have only put up 85.
Yeah, just an absolutely dominating performance so far in the early going for Simon Kenton, averaging a little over 37 points per game, and Pioneers looking to do more of the same here tonight against the Camels, but you never know. Sometimes when it's homecoming, large crowds get the team pumped up, they're ready to go, they're excited about tonight, and if the Camels get off to a hot start, Simon Kenton might find themselves in a position they're not used to, and that could be trailing early.
Agreed completely. So it'll definitely be a good game tonight. These teams, I don't think, like each other very much. During the regular season last year, the Camels pulled out a close victory over Simon Kenton, only winning by 1 point. But Simon Kenton comes back and eliminates Campbell County from their state championship dreams by 1 point.
It's always fun whenever you get a good competition like that, two games in one season, because then it helps just build that rivalry even more. And a lot of these players are all back from last year, and they remember what happened last year in both the regular season and when it came to the playoffs. So we should be in for a real treat tonight. 3-2 and 6-0, maybe give the edge to Simon Kenton going into it. But really, any given Friday night, we see it week after week every year in high school football. You never know what can happen.
Agree 100%. The captains are out in the middle of the field, ready to flip the coin, and we'll see who gets the ball first to start this game out.
And for the Fighting Camels of Campbell County, for 28, Alex Howard. Number 33, Joe Kramer. Number 56, Patrick Berkemeyer. And number 83, Jake Zabonik off the sideline. Number 15, Avery Wood. Number 20, Dustin Turner. Number 74, Logan Schneider. And number 57, Earl Sebastian. Tonight's honorary captains will receive a commemorative. Once again, tonight's honorary elementary captains are Campbell Ridge Elementary students Luke Sizemore and Olivia Crow. They will receive a commemorative game keychain.
Looks like Simon Kenton has won the coin toss, and they will defer the ball.
Simon Kenton has won the toss and has deferred to the second half.
Well, Campbell County is going to have the first crack at it. Let's see if they can put some points on the board here in their first possession. And Simon Kenton coaches staff showing the faith in their defense to come up with a stop here on the first possession.
Both teams like to run the ball a lot with their quarterbacks, which seems to be a trending thing in football nowadays. So it should be interesting. I think it'll really come down to who can run the ball better today. As the Camels get lined up, there is no place like home, say the Camels. And here they come. The crowd is hyped. As you said, it is a beautiful night for high school football. Crowd on their feet. Simon Kenton now running through their sign.
Simon Kenton, they got quite a few fans here as well tonight. Just a quick trip on over here to Campbell County for those guys.
They do. They have a strong showing for a visiting team. And you can see the clear division between the purple and blue down there.
Probably better that it stays that way.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not good to mix the fans from.
Yeah.
You get the parents that are emotionally invested even more so than the players sometimes. Sometimes it can get a little.
It's a great night for football. Hello, fans, and welcome to Campbell County High School Stadium, home of the Fighting Camels of Campbell County. Tonight, the Simon Kenton Pioneers under head coach Jeff Marksberry.
With Campbell County, as you said, they're definitely more of a
Camels
rushing
are led
team.
by
They've
head
had more
coach
success
Steven
on the ground this
Lickert.
year. It's going to be key for them to not fall behind.
Hey, fans, are you ready for some football?
The Campbell County players, they all know that Simon Kenton's 6-0. So if it gets in their head that Simon Kenton's up a little bit,
Kicking
you don't
off
want
for the
them to start
Pioneers,
getting
number 48,
nervous.
Tyler Smith. Back deep for the Camels, Eli Matthews, number 13, and Brandon Morris, number 34.
All right, the kick is away. The third ever game played here at Campbell Stadium, and the ball gets by him, but he recovers and will be brought down at the
Eli
20-yard
Matthews on the
line.
return for Campbell County, advances the ball up to about the 21-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 for the Camels.
That was Eli Matthews on the return.
Number 24 on the takedown, Eric Carter, and number 45, Barry Deaton.
And we'll see what Avery Wood can do with this offense.
The officiating crew for tonight's game are head referee Wayne Keller, the umpire Jason Seligman, the head linesman Doug Mercer, line judge Daryl Crosswaite.
On the
and back
season,
judge,
Avery Wood is
Mr.
averaging
Scott Moore.
104 yards per game passing. He's completed 44 passes out of 91 attempts, thrown 3 interceptions with 3 touchdown passes.
A huge asset for the Camels is Avery Wood, as he's got 2 backs, and he flips it out left.
Cut up.
That's Alex Howard, who turns the corner and gets a field and a nice gain.
Alex Howard takes the pitch left side for the Camels.
Go ahead.
About a 22-yard
Advances
run.
the ball
Nice
out
way to
across the
start the
40-yard
game.
line.
Gets the crowd even more
Brought
involved.
down on the play
Players
by
are
number
excited
45,
on the
Barry
sideline.
Deaton.
Good first
Number
start here
28,
for
Alex
Campbell
Howard
County.
picks up.
Absolutely.
And Campbell County first First down.
So 1 play and 22 yards, and the Camels have a first down.
Coming into this game, Alex Howard was averaging 63 yards per game. Got about a third of it right there on that carry.
He's a tough running back. He always runs hard. And it's a pass left, caught by Zabonic, who fights for extra yards.
Avery Woods
Turns that into about a 13 or 14-yard gain.
And they saw the single coverage out there. And
Number
just
14 on
one-on-one
the push out,
matchup.
that's Alex
It's almost like
Zafiro.
a quick
That's
running
good enough
play.
for another.
We
Campbell
throw out
County,
that quick
first down.
pass, able to gain several yards right there, and they picked up a first down.
And the important thing is that they're moving down the field.
Pioneers.
Nate Hess out wide right, switches places with Jake Zabonic. Howard and Morris in the backfield. Avery Wood takes a snap, looks right. Ooh, and he is
Avery Woods
hit
pass
really
intended
hard
for
on the
number
play
3, Nate
by
Hess,
Chase
is
Wilson of the
incomplete.
Pioneers.
Defense started to
Second
get
and
back
10.
into the quarterback, and the pass was a little high, just off the fingertips of the receiver, Nate Hess.
Second and 10 from the 51-yard line. Handoff to Howard, and
Alex
he is
Howard takes
stopped
the
at
ball
the
left
line.
side. Picked up at the line of
Big
scrimmage.
third down coming up here for the Campbells. They got a couple nice plays to start their first possession of the game, but now they're faced
man
with
on
their
the scene for the
longest
Pioneers, number
play
45,
of the
Barry
game
Deaton.
to pick up the first down here on third
Third down. 10.
Third down and a long 9. Not quite 10. We'll say a long 9. Avery Wood in the shotgun with a back behind him. He bootleg right, and it is intercepted by Simon Kenton. That's Ben Mulberry. Excuse me, that was
For 31, Mikey Krallman on the interception of Avery Woods' pass.
Mike Krauman with the interception, and Simon Kenton will get their will start their first offensive drive with excellent field position.
25 of the Camels.
And on that play,
It'll be first
Krallman
and 10
just read the
Pioneers.
quarterback right from the beginning, just floated out into that open space and knew where the pass was going, was able to pick it off and run it back for about 35 yards there.
A huge play for Simon Kenton, and that'll put them in excellent field position, and Kuntz takes it himself and is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Defense for the Camels
Cutting cuts
has
on
to
the carry.
respond here. They got to pick up their quarterback and their offense there.
Again,
after
on the
that
play,
turnover,
second down and
come
10.
out and make a stop, and at the very worst, force
Down on the play by
Pioneers
Michael
into
Waggle.
a tricky field goal situation.
A huge opportunity for Simon Kenton. But it's second and 10. Kuntz, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off, and
Head off
doesn't
right
get
side,
anything
number
on that one either.
25, Travis Bryson.
That was Travis Bryson, the running back,
By number 31,
and gets
Robert
about a
Ness, along
yard
with
on
number
that
33,
one.
Joe Kramer. It'll be third down and 9.
So now Simon Kenton has it third and long.
Come out in the shotgun here with 4 receivers and 1 back to the quarterback side.
Ball snap, drops back to pass. He's got nothing, he keeps it. There's a flag on the field though. Makes a move and gets the first down and out to the 10-yard line, but we'll see what the flag was.
Brendan Kuntz on the carry, out of bounds.
Flag
There's
was
a penalty
thrown
marker down.
right at the snap. So let's see what the call is going to be.
What else? There's nothing else it can be. That holding. And maybe that's why I think.
It's going to be a false start there on
Legal
Simon
procedure
Kenton.
against the Pioneers, 5-yard penalty.
So that'll push him back further.
I haven't seen a good.
It remains third down.
Third and 14 for the Pioneers coming up, and the Camels have now pushed them back especially in high school football, even sometimes in the
Camel
colleges
fans,
and
how
the
about
pro
a little
ranks,
third down
45-yard
thunder?
field goal is a long attempt. So
I would be impressed to see a high schooler kick a field goal from there. And I'm sure a lot of colleges would be too. They'd be looking at that kid. Drops back to pass, has nothing. The Camel's getting pressure. He throws it, and he's got his man. Downfield, he gets tackled at the 10-yard line.
Brad,
the Camels
And
really
Brennan
had a
Dunst
chance
is
there to
complete.
shut down the third down play and just could not get it. They had
Number 5 on the
defensive
reception.
end coming, just missed the quarterback, and then the cornerbacks and the safeties
Number
just
5,
didn't
Evan
tighten
Menig
up
on
enough
the
on the wide
reception.
receivers
Will be
there.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
So 1st and 10 from about the 11. And Kuntz throws a swing pass, and he's got nothing but green. Touchdown, Simon Kenton. That's
Pass
Travis
between number
Bryson.
25, Travis Bryson, and a Pioneer touchdown.
Just a beautiful call. They sent the one wide receiver in motion on over to the other side, and that just opened the field for Travis Bryson. It just basically, he could have walked, crawled, baby step, danced, anything to get in that end zone. He was so wide open.
Completely tricked up
Hopefully they get up with the same
the
result.
Camel defense there. And they started out in the muddle huddle, but have reformed into
Support attempt
traditional
by number 48, Tyler Smith.
field goal, extra point formation. The kick is
Kick
up,
is up and kick
and
is
it is good.
8:58 remaining, quarter number 1. Pioneers 7, Campbell County 0.
So Simon Kenton capitalizes on the interception and puts 7 on the board.
And that's one thing really the Camels can ill afford to do tonight going against the 6-0 Simon Kenton squad. Very good squad this year. You don't want to turn the ball over, especially those points off turnovers can be crucial in a big game like we have here tonight.
So we'll see how the Camels respond. We'll see if they go right back to the pass or try to run for a couple plays to give their quarterback time to relax. He can throw the ball,
Kickoff for the Pioneers, number
but the line
48,
needs to
Tyler
give him
Smith.
time to do that,
Back deep
and
for
he
the
needs to
Camels,
watch
number 13,
and
Eli
read
Matthews.
the linebackers to see where they're
And number 34,
doing.
Brandon Mercury Morris.
Brandon Morris and Eli Matthews back deep to return.
And yeah, the flag is probably going to go against Simon Kenton and back it up 5 yards for being offsides there before the kick. We talked about it being homecoming night here
Besides
for the
penalty
Camels
against
at
Pioneers, that'll be
home.
a
And
5-yard.
we
March
mentioned
off,
that
free kick.
it usually go in their favor, but it also could be to their detriment. Sometimes you're pumped up and that comes back to bite you. You get a little nervous and a little jittery, wanting to make that big play. They just got to relax and settle into their game.
Eli Matthews takes the ball at the 8, runs towards the middle of the field,
Don't stop.
and
Eli Matthews on the
stopped
return
at
for
the
Campbell
20-yard
County out to
line.
the 20-yard line. Brought down by Kyle Mann. It'll
yeah,
be
as you were
first and
saying,
10
you know,
for the Camels.
homecoming, their dance, the homecoming dance for the Camels is tonight. So some of these guys might be thinking, you know, man, I gotta look good for my girl. You know, they might not be thinking, they might not have football in the brain right now, but that's what they need to be thinking
Once again,
about.
a big Campbell
is
County
football.
welcome to NKYSports.com.
Not whether or not they're
for
gonna be
broadcasting
homecoming
the
king.
Omega Processing NKY High School Game of the Week tonight.
So let's hope the Camels can refocus here and put and respond to the 7 points that Simon Kenton put up on the board earlier. Wood takes a snap. He pitches it out.
Get through.
Alex Howard takes a pitch right side.
Gets about 3 on the
Mikey
play.
Coleman on the stop for the Pioneers.
And that was Alex Howard, the ball carrier.
For a second, it looked like that he had a hole there, but it just closed up right before he could bust on through and take it for a longer yardage.
3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Wood throws left. He's got Nate Hess for the first down.
Pass is complete to number 3, Nate
He
Hess.
was very close to breaking that tackle and possibly
Nice open
taking
field
that.
tackle by number 14, Alex Zafiro. And that's good enough for
Nice
Campbell
tackle on
County.
the play, but a
First down.
risky play there by the Pioneers defender as he almost allowed Hess to
First
break
and 10
free and go
Camels,
to the
ball
house
spotted.
with that one.
Yeah, it looks like he had him in
33
single
yard
coverage
line.
there, and sometimes those comeback routes can either be jumped, or you can get a play like that where you can get some separation and get some yards. And there they got some yards. So. Alex Howard in the backfield with Avery Wood. Wood takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Runs right and busts through for a couple
Avery Wood
yards.
on the keeper right side for Campbell County. Cut down by
the safety
Coleman.
Krallman, who had the tackle on that play, and then he also made the interception earlier. He's been playing pretty close on up to that line of scrimmage, and that's
Pick up a
Hess
5
to
yards,
have one-on-one
second down and
coverage
5.
on the outside. So it's possible that Campbell County might try and use that matchup and exploit it against Simon Kitten if they keep leaving Hess out there one-on-one with no safety help over the top.
Yeah, they must have a lot of faith in their cornerback with leaving him out on an island out there by himself. The snap, looks right, throws right. It's a deep pass to Hess. Ooh, and it's almost intercepted, and it looks like Hess might have pushed off on that play. But we'll see. We'll see what the call is.
Kind of a
Pass to Hess
shaky
is
call
overthrown.
if
Incomplete, penalty marker down.
they're going to call pass interference there on Hess. The ball was very close to being out of bounds to begin with, and I'm not really sure. Hess definitely went for the push. I'm just not sure it really affected
Offensive pass
the
interference is
outcome
the
of,
call.
but that is the call that they're going to get against Hess.
Yeah, you have to wonder if that one was considered a catchable ball, but the referees thought so, and that'll push the Camels back.
We had just talked about that maybe the
15-yard
Camels would try
penalty.
to exploit that one-on-one matchup with Hess. That time they did have a safety rollover, so
It'll be
Hess was
second
going
down
against two
and
defenders.
20.
The ball was slightly overthrown there by a few yards and allowed the defender there, Austin Kelly, to make a play on it.
And he did make a nice play on it.
Trying to make one of those Willie Mays style catches.
Just over the shoulder,
Over the
not even
shoulder.
looking. Wood throws left to Zabonic. Zabonic can't get
Avery
to
Wood's
it.
pass,
Just overthrown
headed for
again.
number 83, Zabonic.
Well, they're leaving them out there. I mean, even on,
Zafiro
you would
on the
think that
coverage.
Simon Kitten would be a little bit more to
We're down to
prevent
20.
defense there, second and 20. But again, they had the single coverage out there on the outside and just could not get the connection down. Slightly overthrown ball once again. Hopefully for Campbell County that they can get Avery Wood settled down a little bit. Again, it might just be that adrenaline. You're down 7-0, wanting to make a play. You see the single coverage out there. Just haven't been able to connect on the long bombs yet.
Yep, and now the Camels have it third and very long. So Avery Wood takes a snap. No surprise they're passing here. They send everybody. And he gets Zabonic, but it's not going to be nearly enough. A gain of about 2.
Well, obviously they were
Pass
looking
is
for the
complete
screen
to
pass
Zabonic.
there. Simon
Cutting
Kitten
up fourth
read
down.
it very well. All the offensive linemen let the defensive linemen go, try to go out and set up for the screen. Simon Kitten read it the whole
Back deep for the
way.
Pioneers, number 8.
Good start for the defense for the Pioneers. You got to give it to them. 2
Chase
possessions,
Wilson
2
and number
solid
18.
stops for them.
Lars McIntyre, kicking for Campbell County, number 3, Nate Hess.
Back deep for Simon Kenton is number 8, Chase Wilson. And it's a high punt, but it's a short punt. And it lands and bounces at about the 50. And perhaps stopped a little prematurely, but
Punt is down by
Simon
Campbell
Kenton will
County's
have the
number
ball
44,
at their
Eric.
own 49 starting
Hingham.
out
It'll be
this
first and
drive,
10
and they'll have
Pioneers.
excellent
Hey, fans.
field position again.
The Camels didn't do a terrible job
This
on
car
defense
is
that
illegally
first
parked
possession.
on Pleasant Ridge.
Minus
Kentucky
the
tag
touchdown play, they
821
had some real solid
KTV.
plays, and they're
It's a
going to have to.
2006
They're going to be tested
Hyundai
right
Sonata
here. They got to
gold
shut them down.
color.
Can't let the Pioneers get up 2 scores here this early in the
Belongs
ball
to
game.
Bradley Walker. Please move your vehicle or it will be immediately towed. Thank you.
So Kunstras back to pass, looks right, throws deep right. He's got him open,
and just overthrows him.
Intended receiver is Grant
Slightly overthrown.
Waffles.
They weren't able to make the
be
connection.
second
But
and
what a
10.
beautiful ball that was, and he threw that on about a solid 50 yards. And that, had they been able to get that connection, that would have been a touchdown for Simon Kenton once again. Simon Kenton's got a balanced offense, as we mentioned there in the pregame show. They had just about the same number of passing yards and rushing yards coming into the game. Early, they're looking to pass a lot here.
And he looks to throw again, gets him on the comeback, and he makes a nice move, and he is off to the races. That's Logan Winkler.
Pass from Kuntz is
With the
completed
reception.
to number 4, Logan Winkler. Stepped out
He
of
made
bounds.
one move there. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds back
Oh,
at
man.
the 35.
Wow.
Stepped out of
He
bounds
made
at
an
the
excellent move. You
34-yard
can't
line,
deny
and that's good
that.
enough for a
And
Pioneer
got right
first
by the
down.
Camels.
Looked like it was going to be about a 6-7 yard gain. He made the one move, and boy, he was to the house
Just
quickly.
completely shed the tackle. So the Camels get a lucky break there. And he is
Number
drilled.
25 is the ball carrier.
That was Austin
That's
Myers.
Travis Bryson.
Just completely smashed
On the play by number
Travis Bryson.
45, Austin Myers.
And he only gets about one on the play.
End of the yard.
But he earned that. He earned that 1 yard.
It's a solid tackle right there by Austin Myers. And Campbell County's putting 8, 9 guys in the box, leaving their corners out by themselves. Now they've got the safety a little back. But they're forcing Simon Kenton to come out and throw it.
And they're blitzing. And there's a flag in the backfield.
Number 25 is the carrier. Penalty marker down.
And that's going to come back. It's going to be a holding on
Holding
Simon Kenton.
against the Pioneers.
So they
10-yard
turned a nice
penalty for
play
the
into
spot of the
a
foul.
penalty play.
Repeat second down.
And Bryson's run goes for naught. So a 10-yard penalty, and it'll be second and long. So the Camels have had two kind of lucky breaks here now. They really need to capitalize here and shut down Simon Kenton so they have third and long. So a big play for the Camels coming up here. Man in motion. Kuntz hands the ball off. It's a jet sweep. And the Camels make a nice play to
Number
stop
4 carries around the left side. That's Logan Winkler.
And a
Down
Camel
from
seems
behind by
down,
number
but they help him
56.
up. And
Patrick Berkemeyer just
Patrick
with
not in my backyard. Berkemeyer.
just a nice stop and nice. He was chasing after
It'll
the
be third
ball
down
carrier there.
and
Was able
12.
to make a nice stop. Otherwise, that could have been a big gain there for Simon Kenton.
so we'll see what they call here on third and long. My guess would be pass, since they've been passing the ball pretty well. But he looks left, rolls right. It's a screen. They missed the sack. He's got plenty of time. And he'll try to run for the first. Makes a couple nice moves. But it looks like he'll be just shy.
And Kuntz scrambles
Kuntz really
and
showed his
picks up
athleticism
offensive
right there.
yardage for
Almost
the
made that
Pioneers.
entire first down by himself, making some shifty moves. And we'll see what Simon
Down on the
Kenton
play by
does
number
here as they
45
have a
of Campbell
fourth
County,
down
Austin
decision
Myers.
coming up. You got to think that they're going to go for it. It's too far for a field goal. It'll be about a 42-yarder attempt. So they're going to line it up. And
Yeah, they're kind of in that no man's land, especially in high school football, where it's a little too far for the kicker to kick it.
Okay, fans, it'll be 4th and 1.
And it looks like Michael Wagle for the Camels was carried off by a couple of his teammates to the sidelines. So we hope he's okay. Trainer's checking him out now.
Simon Kenton staying in the shotgun here. 4th and a yard gain. Watch the quarterback draw here.
Sure enough, he takes himself, and he's got the first and then some.
Number 6, Brendan Kuntz on a keeper. Gets the ball inside the
Sometimes
25
you
down
can know
to
the play's
23.
calling, but you
That's
just
good enough for a
can't
Pioneer
stop
first
it.
down.
It was just good blocking up front there by the O-line for the Pioneers, and they were able to
Cameron.
get that first down pretty easily.
Number 52, Nick
So
Sauer
we'll
back
line
on
it
the
up
tackle.
again. Simon Kenton still with the ball, 1st and 10. Lars McIntyre was the man in motion. Kuntz
you lost contain.
takes it himself again, and he gets the first down again.
Number 6, Brennan Kuntz around the right side.
Robert Metz tried to force him out of
Ball
bounds
inside
and make
the
the tackle
15.
there, and Kuntz got past him and was able to pick up another 10, 11 yards to get that first down.
Moving out of bounds, where
And
it
the
will be a
Pioneers
Simon Kenton
again
first
on their
down.
second possession, making some nice plays back to back here, and they have themselves down in the red zone.
As well as he's been running the ball, do you think it would be a worthy sacrifice to leave a linebacker in there as maybe a quarterback spy or something like that to prevent something like that?
Absolutely, but sometimes, his athleticism has been able for him to break it, as we see right there.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Campbell County nearly with the big interception that they needed. You talked about how they got some breaks earlier, and that was one where they had another opportunity for a huge
second
break
down.
and weren't able to capitalize. Let's see if the Pioneers can make them pay for that dropped interception.
And that was Dylan Rich who almost intercepted the ball there, as the Camels defense really broke through the line on that play and got pressure on the quarterback, forcing him to make a bad pass. It's a pitch left.
He's holding. You didn't throw the flag on that?
Wow, it seemed
Pioneers number
to
25, Travis
be a
Bryson
negative
takes
yardage
the
play
pitch.
possibly there for the Pioneers, turned into a nice 4 or 5 yard gain, and now they're set up third down. They've only got a few
Down by
yards to go
Sauerbeck.
for both a first down and then potentially a touchdown, just 2 more yards after that.
It'll be third
Yeah,
down.
I mentioned earlier how Alex Howard for the Camels is a really hard runner. This Travis Bryson for Simon Kenton also seems he just runs hard on every play, and sometimes he can turn those plays that look like they're nothing into something. But 5 wide receivers, and they fake the sweep there as Kuntz keeps it and makes a play into the end zone for a touchdown. That was
Pass from
Evan,
Kuntz is complete to Evan Meenick.
Evan
A
Meenick
Pioneer touchdown.
on the reception.
Boy, Kuntz, again, just showing that athleticism. The Camels played defense, especially the defensive line right there, beautifully, and they looked like that they had Kuntz stopped or was going to force him into a bad throw, kind of threw it off his back foot, but was able to find the open receiver
Pick up the
there,
extra
Evan
point for the
Meenick,
Pioneers, number
for the
48.
touchdown. Rough start
Tyler
here
Smith.
early on for the Camels.
Yeah, and the thing about what Simon Kenton has been doing is they don't give up on the play. It looks like, they might not have anything going, but the line holds the blocks.
Extra point
Almost get
attempt
in
is up.
there to block
And good.
the
2:18
extra
remaining quarter
point,
number
but it's
1.
good.
Pioneers 14, Camels
But Austin
0.
Myers, who made a
Hey fans, the Diamond
nice play
Exchange
earlier,
once again
almost
sponsored
had
the
a
popular
point
Diamond
after
and the Rough kicker of the game at
touchdown block
varsity
right
home
there.
games this season. Thanks to
Yeah,
the
Austin
Diamond
Myers is
Exchange,
a
their
tough
hometown
linebacker,
jeweler.
man.
Also during the
he seems to be
2013
in on
season,
every
Valley
play.
Plumbing will again sponsor the
And
varsity
I think
players
that's
of the game.
a player that the Camels are
Varsity
really
home
relying
games.
on
Valley Plumbing
tonight
will
to
make a
shut down
donation
the running attack,
to the booster
especially of
organizations
Bryson
of those
and
schools on behalf of
Kuntz.
the players of the
Maybe,
game
as you mentioned,
for
use
both
him
varsity
as the
squads.
spy
Thanks to
against
Valley
Kuntz.
Plumbing, where a flush always beats a full house. Also, to Complete Wireless.
14-0 here, the Pioneers with the early lead.
Fans of the game. Lucky fans from each
Camels
team will
have
receive
got
a valuable
to find a way to
Complete
put
Wireless
some
gift
points
card
on the
for
board,
dressing up
anything to get
and
the
showing
crowd
their
in the
school
game, get
spirit.
the momentum a little bit
Wireless,
going back in their
your
favor
complete
here.
source for mobile communications and a proud supporter of Campbell County football
Yep,
throughout
two
northern Kentucky.
unanswered.
Kicking off for the
touchdowns.
Pioneers, number 48, Tyler Smith,
And,
back deep for the Camels, number 13,
Tyler
Eli
Smith will
Matthews,
kick the ball off.
and number 34,
Eli Matthews back for the Camels to
Brandon
return.
Mercury Morris.
Brandon Morris as well. The Camels really need to get something going on this drive. Kick is away. Fielded by Morris at the 5. And he's got some blocks. He's got a hole. He gets up the sideline and forces
Eli
his way
Matthews,
out
an
to about
excellent
the
run.
39.
Up to near
Well,
the
goes without
40-yard
saying,
line,
but
brought
that's
down
his
by number
best kick
45.
return of the
Third
night.
deep. Gotta be
And the
first
key
and
to
10,
that
Camels.
play is he kept his legs running. He didn't stop trying to make a cut back, and that's when you can get in trouble as a kick returner. A nice return there for the Campbells.
And this will definitely be their best field position starting off a drive of the night. So we'll see if they can capitalize on that as Avery Wood leads his team out there.
Licker's probably going to run the quarterback here a bunch.
Fake pass, bootleg right. And there's a guy just running him down. And he's got, oh man. He almost has his man on the sidelines. That was intended for Eric Bingham. And man, just gets away with him.
That was a tough pass to complete there, but Bingham was really close to the sideline. Looked like had he brought it in, it would have been able to get good for a catch. Just wasn't able to haul that ball in.
So the Camels will stay in the shotgun. It looks like Brandon Morris in the backfield.
Coming.
Wood takes a snap, fakes the handoff, and keeps it, and he is met in the backfield by a whole group of Pioneers.
Well, you can see that the Pioneers had a bunch of linebackers were coming in for the blitz there, which is the exact perfect call for the Pioneers, and obviously that just shut down that quarterback keeper there for the Campbells.
So it's 3rd and long again for the Camels. And this is a huge play for the offense. They really need to get something going here. Oh man. Tries to hit
pass intended.
Hess on the in route there.
Setting up 4th down.
And the corner was there just to make a really nice defensive play and knock the ball away from him.
Pioneers shut them down
See
once
for the
again
Pioneers,
on
number 8,
defense and
Chase
about
Wilson,
to get the ball
number
back.
18,
Already
Lars
up 14-0.
McIntyre.
We're not
Kicking for
even
the
at the
Camels,
end of the first quarter.
Dave
here.
Hess.
A fast snap, and it gets away from him. Oh, man. And he is lit up. And Simon Kent will recover the ball at the 8-yard line.
Let's hope Nate Hess is okay, as he just got absolutely drilled on the play. Got to give it to him. He really didn't panic too much after the high snap over his head. Not a lot he could have done on that play. Still try to get the punt off. At that point, probably as the punter, you just got to take it and get down with
First
it.
and 10 for the Pioneers.
Got to give the kid a lot of credit, though. He tried to make a play on it, but just not a whole lot you can do in that situation.
8-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10.
So Simon Kenton will start off inside the 10. And he throws it in there. No one even around that receiver.
7 on the reception and a Pioneer touchdown.
Well, all the linebackers bid on the play fake there and were falling after the running back there, Travis Bryson, and just let the wide receiver wide open for the
number
touchdown.
48, Tyler Smith.
I think only 35 these days. Well, it's 35 or 38.
So just like that, another touchdown for Simon Kenton with a minute to go left in the first quarter. By the way, you're watching Campbell County Media Central.
As the
kick is up and is good. You're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels, and it is 21-0 here.
Campbell County football is once again proud to honor a former Campbell County
alumni. And it is not looking like a good night for the Camels tonight.
Time to really rally the troops if you're the Campbells.
Special recognition by Dr. Kendall Gerhardt in Alexandria.
They just can't seem to get anything going on
located
offense.
1/2 mile north of Campbell County.
I like the fact they've come out and they've tried to make some passes.
For the best in chiropractic care, visit Alexandria. Total Care Chiropractic.
It's really been more of a
aligning
running
with
team,
Campbell
had
County
more
Athletics
success
and
on the
giving back
ground
to our
this year.
community.
And I think Simon Kenton
Also,
do that.
fans, you can access the latest updates, scores, pictures, and more by
Left the
visiting
receivers out
our
on the
website,
island, but they just haven't been able to connect. They've
www.camelpride.com.
had a couple
Follow
good
Camel
shots
Pride on
at some
Twitter and
passes,
Facebook
15,
for live
20
contest
yards
updates
that
and
could have
scores.
been
You're a proud
just been
Camel.
off the
Visit
hands.
CamelPride.com today.
And obviously down 21-0, we're probably going to see a few more passes coming.
Kicking off for the Pioneers, number
gotta
48,
get something going.
Tyler Smith back deep. Matthews and Morris for the Camels.
There's still a lot of football left, so don't count them out yet.
And maybe the way to go is just try to get a couple of runs in, pick up some first downs, and get a sustainable drive, as they really haven't had several first downs since that first possession of the game.
Matthews will field it at the 8, and he tries to run it out to the left side. Stretches it really long.
Eli Matthews A nice run out across the 25.
Maybe ran a little too much east and west on that play.
Well, Avery Wood and the Camels will come back out on
Then
the
on the
field.
play by
Down
Alex
3
Shapiro, number
scores
14.
here, looking to get
That'll be first
this
and 10
homecoming
Camels.
crowd and their fans something to cheer about here, down 21-0.
Alex Howard in the backfield. Avery Wood has trips right. Ball snapped. Quarterback keeper runs left.
Avery
and
Wood,
gets a good gain
keeper.
on the play.
Side brought down on the play by number 49, Kyle
That's a good
Mann.
call there by the coaching staff for the Campbells.
Picks up 6 yards. It'll be second
They now
down
have
and
a
4.
more manageable second down and 4 coming up.
Staying with the trips right. Avery Wood takes a snap, and it's a quarterback keeper again.
Wood on a
They're gonna
keeper,
spot
center
it.
of the line.
For a first down.
Brought down by number 49, Kyle Mann, and that's
Really
good
the
enough for
same
Campbell
exact play
County.
that
First
they just ran
down.
on the first down. He took this one a little bit more up the middle. The
Ball
Campbells,
spotted at
2
39.
runs, got him a
First and
first
10
down
Campbell.
here, as we'll see if they're able to get one more play off before the end of the first quarter.
You know, this isn't a bad idea. Kind of slow things down, give everyone a chance to, gather themselves. If they're getting success, if they're getting 5 and 6 yards a play, you might as well just keep doing it. It seems to be what's working. And Wood will hand the ball off to Morris, who'll take it up the gut.
Howard on a keeper, center of the line. 3-yard pickup, and now we'll conclude quarter number 1 here in beautiful Alexandria.
He gets about a 3-yard gain there, and that'll
fans,
end
as
the
you entered
first
the game
quarter.
tonight, you may have received a miniature
Simon
Camel
Kitten
Pride
leads
flag.
21-0.
Did you know that Campbell County School District is
And,
only one of 4
only have
school
started,
districts in the state of Kentucky to receive Kentucky's
once on their
highest
own
assessment
side of the field.
classification, English
And even then, they
progress.
started at the
With
49-yard
an
line.
overall
So
score in the 93rd
they haven't really had
percentile on
a
recent
whole lot
state
of
assessment.
field to cover.
The Campbell County
If you
School
look at the
District has
stats, you'll
won
probably see that they
top
haven't gained a
performing
whole
school
bunch of
districts
yards.
in the state of Kentucky and ranks
But they have 3
4th
touchdowns
overall among
nonetheless.
Northern Kentucky school
Yeah,
districts.
one of
Camel
the
fans,
biggest
at this time,
plays
please
was
stand,
actually
wave
brought
your
back
Camel
after the
Pride
receiver
flag.
had stepped out of
Join in
bounds.
the singing of our Campbell
Otherwise,
County
they
High
would
School
have
fight
had a
song
50-yard-plus,
in honor of our
touchdown
high-achieving
there.
students, staff, and families
Really,
of Campbell
the story
County
of the first
Schools.
quarter for the
All
Campbells
yours,
is
Mr. Little.
Their turnovers and a couple of the missteps that they've had with the interception, of course, that was returned, and then obviously the punt that went over the punt attempt that went over the punter's head there on that snap.
So the Camels just need to take a deep breath and play football. Is really what it comes down to, and really where they're at right now. By the way, you were watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels.
Again, congratulations to Campbell County Schools.
Tonight's homecoming.
Their
huge
distinguished
crowd out here
progressing
tonight.
rating. And now back to the game.
And we really
It's
hope the Camels
second
give them a
down
show.
and 7 the Camels.
Here in the second quarter would be a great time to start that. Simon Kenton gets the ball back in the second half. They to start off the second half, so they really need to put some points on the board. As Avery Wood is in the shotgun, he looks left, he throws left, and it gets away from Zabonic.
Well, they went for the quick slant there.
Tended towards the
Up
Zabonic,
to-
incomplete. Third down and 7.
There's one-on-one again, and they try to get the slant route there to Zabonic, and something is just not connecting so far between Avery Wood and his receiving core.
So it'll be 3rd and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line, and they try to hand the ball off, and Avery Wood kept it. I think he fooled
Avery
just
Wood
about
powers
everybody in
to
the
the center of
stadium
the
with that
line.
one.
Takes the ball into Pioneer territory.
All the linebackers bit on the
Brought down on the
fake
play by
handoff
Chase
to the
Wilson
running
and number
back, and
16,
that allowed
Austin
Avery
Kelly.
Wood to kind of let
That's good enough for
everything
Campbell
settle for a
County.
minute,
First
break
down.
off to the right side and pick up a nice gain. You don't usually see 3rd and 7 running plays called, so.
It was a nice read option play, and Avery Wood couldn't have read it better as he runs for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, and they have crossed over into Simon Kenton territory for, I believe, the first time tonight.
Here they come.
It's a pitch
All right,
left
good call.
to Alex
Cut.
Howard. Man,
Number 28, Alex Howard.
stripped
Howard's
up
left
on the
side
play.
takes the ball down to the 40.
Simon Kitten came on the blitz again, and actually it was a good call by Campbell County there to go against the blitz. They ran a sweep out to the left side and were able to pick up a few yards to make it now 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Down and play by number 14, Alex Zafiro. And number 31, Mikey Krallman.
So it'll be 2nd and 6. Avery Wood with the read option again, and he'll keep it himself and get a couple on the play.
Avery Wood on a keeper.
Pioneers coming out with several blitzes here at the end of the first quarter.
Back on the play by Eric Carter.
Maybe possibly seeing that the Avery Wood
Third down
wide
and
receiver
4.
connection hasn't really been there. Keep forcing them to try and make that throw. They might have to do it again. Let's see if the Pioneers blitz here on 3rd and 4.
Pioneers giving them the wide receivers a huge cushion. And it's a run play. It's another read option.
Avery Wood on a keeper for Campbell County.
Tripped up maybe even by his own feet
Spotted
there, short of about
outside
a
the
yard
35
of the first down. So interesting decision here for the Campbells. I'm sure they're going to go for it here. 4th
on
and
the
1,
tackle. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Early on, you'd have to say this is probably the biggest play of the game potentially here for the Campbells here.
Definitely a must-have first down to keep this drive going. Trips right. Avery Wood in the shotgun. Alex Howard in the backfield.
Watch the run to the left.
And there it is. And he has, looks like he has
Woods
just enough for the first down, but we'll see where they spot the ball.
He's right at it, depending on the spot. It definitely looked like that he is right there
49
at
on
it
the stop.
as the official marks the ball on
That's good enough for Campbell County. First down.
Exactly where the markers were. First down for the Campbells.
So the Campbell drive stays alive.
First and 10, Campbell's ball spotted at the 34.
Still no success really in the passing game for the Campbells. They've been relying on the runs to try and pick up some first downs here. And now they've had the ball several minutes, forcing the Pioneers to stay on defense.
And it's a pitch right to Howard, who tries to get outside, and he is just stopped.
Takes a pitch right side
by Austin Kelly.
Well, once again, the safety, Mike Krallman, he didn't make the tackle.
And on the play by Barry Deep, number 45, along with Austin Kelly.
Because he broke right through past the offensive lineman that was coming around to try and
Yard loss on the play, second down,
make the block
11.
on him, got through and forced the running back to go further outside where more defenders could come and help on the gang tackle there.
Exactly. Anytime you can stretch the play out and give your teammates extra time to come up and make the play, you did a good job. So we'll see if the Camels can pick up some yards on this play after losing one on the last one. It's 2nd and 11. Avery Wood throws left, and it's not complete.
Pass is complete.
Oh, the sideline official had ruled it a catch, and now the back judge there comes in and says it was incomplete. Ball hit the ground.
The third down and 11.
Garrett Guyman, the intended receiver.
They're down at 11, definitely probably 4-down territory here for the Campbells. As long as they get some positive yards on this play, I would anticipate them, if they don't get the first down here, going for it on 4th down.
So it's an option, and it's an end around. Jake Zabonic takes it out to the right side. He hits the corner. He could have a touchdown.
What
Is he in there? No,
to the right
just
side.
short.
Number 83, Jake Zabonic.
What a fake out.
Little tomfoolery
They
by
were
the
looking
Campbells.
for the excitement, and Derek came
Ball
on the
spotted
play.
at the
Obviously,
1-yard
the
line.
biggest
Good enough
play
for
of the night
Campbell
for the Campbells.
First down.
And now the crowd's into it. The sidelines are into it. Zabonic, what a nice run. Just well executed all around. The coaching staff called it at the perfect time. Simon Kenton bit on the original play fake, able to get Zabonic a wide open running lane.
I mean, they do. They have been
Beautiful play. A nice trick play to get some huge yards. And Avery Wood on the keeper, and he will be
Avery Wood on the keeper and stopped short of the goal.
Sabonic missed that touchdown maybe by about a yard, half
Up on
yard.
the play
As
by
he
number
reached
50,
out for that end
Brady
zone.
Gowan, and
Just
number 16,
fell a
Austin
little
Kelly.
short, but really a nice run.
Second
Showed
and
some
goal.
Speed when he got out there to that edge.
It's like he turned on the jets and just started flying, man. He's like, I'm out of here.
It's like when you're
Catch
playing
me if you can.
Yeah, when you're playing a video game and you got the cheats that are able to give you that turbo boost. That's
Yeah,
what
there
it
you
looked
go.
like.
Avery Wood on the keeper again, and he's in there.
Avery
this time
Wood
for a
starts
Campbell County
Right
touchdown.
side for Campbell County! Touchdown!
Avery Wood got the touchdown. Give a lot of credit there to Alex Howard, who was in the backfield on that play and made a nice block there on the linebacker. Just
And no
wide
touch,
open
extra
there.
point number 2, Stuart
running
Canary.
lanes there for Avery Wood to take it in.
So the Camels
Bonnick
finally
is
put
the
some
holder.
points up on the board after almost a 5-minute drive.
Kick is up and perfect good. 7-12 remaining in quarter number 2. Pioneers 21, Campbell County on the board, 7.
Nice possession that time. They did it on the ground. Lots of runs. Obviously, the big play on the end around that got them several yards there. And they didn't have to resort to the passing game. It's just not working so far here through the first 2 quarters of play. A very nice drive there. Maybe give them some momentum. Now it's the defense's turn. The offense did their job, got 7 points on the board. It's back down to a 14-point game. Defense gets to stop here. The Camels get one more chance at it here before the half.
And then they're right back in this game.
What you can't have here if you're the Camels is let the Pioneers get a long, sustained drive. That's going to eat up a lot of the clock. The Pioneers were to score here, didn't get the ball back at the second half or at the start of the second half. Before you know it, this thing could get out of hand fast. So Camels need to make a defensive play right here.
Stuart Canary. Back deep for the Pioneers, number 4, Logan Winkler. Number 18, Lars McIntyre. And number 25, Travis Bryson.
All right, the Camels kick the ball away. It's kind of a short pooch kick, and he can't get a hold of it. But he'll try and stretch it out, and the Camels will stop him.
Just beautiful job on the kickoff team coverage there by the Camels getting down the field.
Ball taken
and
by
just
number 18,
stopping
Lars
him after only about a
McIntyre.
6-yard run. Pioneers are going to start in
Brought down on the play by
their
Campbell
own
County's number
16.5-yard line, almost a
Carson
17-yard
Plessinger.
line there.
It'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers. Their own 17.
See if somebody on the D line here, or the middle linebacker coming in on the blitz, can make a play on the quarterback. Hunts has just been able to just get away every time that the Camels had a shot at him here in the early going.
He'll be in the shotgun, man in motion. Ball snapped. He looks right and he throws right. He's got a man wide open in the middle of the field. And that's
Pass complete to Grant Watson.
good for about 9 yards. That was
Down
Grant
by
Watson
Eli
on the
Matthews.
reception
Gain on the play of
from
9.
the Kuntz pass.
6:45 here to play, second quarter. Simon Kitten up 21-7 on their 4th offensive possession of the game, and they've scored touchdowns on all 3 drives so far. Campbell's looking for their first stop.
Got it covered. Now where's the
He scrambles. And he throws it out to the sideline, and that'll be looked incomplete. But they're saying it was a catch. Wow.
Pass is complete.
Catch there by Lars
Number 18,
McIntyre.
Lars McIntyre.
That's what you got to do as a receiver. If you see that the play's kind of broken down, your quarterback's
Down by
scrambling,
Campbell
you got to
County,
come
number
back
21.
to the ball,
Dylan
and
Rooks,
that's
good
what
enough
he
for a
did.
Pioneer. First down.
The Campbells initially stopped the exact play by defending, putting their hands on the guys within the 5 yards there as the receivers went out for the route. It stopped what was going to be a quick slant pass. The Then after the play broke down, the offensive line did a good job of giving the quarterback plenty of time to throw the ball. Receiver came back for the ball. Big completion there.
Yeah, I wish we had a stopwatch up here to see how much time he is getting in the pocket, man. And then he scrambles and creates more time. And it just seems like he has all day back there to throw the ball.
5-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
All right, so a penalty by the Pioneers will push him back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Hey fans, stick around at halftime for the presentation
So far, the
of
only
the
time the Pioneers have
2013
been
Campbell
stopped
County High
is when they've
School
been stopping
homecoming
themselves on
candidates.
some penalties. Campbell's really need to step up, and somebody's got to make that defensive play.
1st and 15. Passes out left. And a nice coverage by the Camel defense will bring down number 15, Grant
15, Wassam. Brought down by Campbell County's number 11, Charlie
Looks like
Beth.
initially he might have a hole.
And
Campbell's
Eli
able to come
Matthews,
over
number
and
13,
tackle him
gain
up
of 4.
after only a gain of 4
Second and
yards.
11.
So it's still 2nd and 11 here for the Pioneers. Pioneers got one-on-one coverage over here on the right side. They choose to try and exploit it. Let's see if that's the way that Kuntz looks.
He looks there first, but throws to the other side and gets another nice pickup about 4 or 5 yards.
That's complete to Winkler.
3rd down.
32 on the stop. Kyle Edgley. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 now coming up after 2 gains of 4 yards each on their last 2 downs.
3rd down,
for the
Thunder Campbell fans. Let's go.
Campbell's fans trying to get them big stop. Could be their first stop of the game here.
The entire stadium is rumbling as the quarterback takes it and pushes forward, but is stopped short of a 1st down.
Brendan Kuntz on a keeper.
Tried to do what the Camels did earlier and
ball
surprise them with a run on 3rd and 7.
Into Camel territory.
This time the Pioneers were not successful as they only gained about 2.5 yards. And that's going to leave them short. Let's see if they
Number
bring in the punting
57,
team
Earl the
here.
Pearl Sebastian.
4:35 to go here until halftime. Pioneers up by 14.
It'll be 4th down.
Well, I'm not really surprised that they're going for it here, as well as they've been able to move the ball and as not well as the Camels have been able to move the ball. And it looks like they're going to run their own end around. It's a flea flicker. He fires it out deep. He's got his man open, and he catches it.
Just what a play. Unbelievable. You talk about calling the play at the right time and executing it perfectly. That's
Number
exactly
4,
what the Pioneers
Logan
did
Winkler.
right there.
And if he didn't have to dive for
On
that
the
ball,
reception from Brennan Kuntz.
he might have
pass.
scored a touchdown on that play.
Spotted.
Just kind of stumbled
At
as
the
he
3
caught
yard
the ball.
line.
And, per high school rules, once you're
Simon Kent
once you're
Pioneer
down, you're
first
down.
down.
You can't get back up. There's no
That
down
was an excellent
contact.
pass.
So the Pioneers have the ball at the 2-yard line. And it's a quarterback keeper. No one even touches
And
him
number
as he
8.
runs the ball in for a touchdown.
No surprise
Actually,
there.
number 6,
Kuntz
Brendan Kuntz.
is able to take it
The
on in
keeper.
himself.
The
He's
Pioneer
been the star
touchdown.
of the game so far. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns for the Pioneers. Camels find themselves trailing 27-7, possibly 28-7 after this point after attempt.
And on that one, they had to actually string a drive together, starting from about the 16-yard line, moving the ball all the way down the field for a touchdown. And the kick is up.
The kick by Smith is up and good. 3:56 remaining, quarter number 2. Pioneers 28, Camels 7.
Just a tough break there for the Camels. It looked like that they had their best defensive possession of the game and weren't able to stop them on a very nice call, very well executed.
Again, I'd
fourth
like to
down play
welcome
there by the
NKYSports.com
Pioneers.
for broadcasting the Omega
Those
Processing
trick plays are so hard to
High
defend.
School Game
He
of the
probably
Week.
faked the ball 3 or 4 times before he actually made a
Campbell
play.
County, thank
Right,
you to
and it
certified
wasn't so much that
trainer
the
Angie
Camels just
Lambert,
got totally burned
our
on the
student
back end.
athletic
The
trainers,
Camels
Kayla Gross,
defender
Libby
was
Heyman,
still running with
and
the
Sydney
wide
Reinhardt.
receiver. Wasn't too
Team
far
doctor
trailing
on staff
behind him at
tonight,
all.
Sean
But
Yang.
Kuntz just threw that ball
And our spiritual
perfectly
specialist,
and was
our
able to
ball
drop it
girl,
right in
McKinley
the
Miller.
receiver's hands.
Thanks for your service to Campbell County Athletics. Back deep for the Camels. Number 8, Dustin Turner. Number 13,
3:56
Eli
left to go.
Matthews.
The Camels haven't been able to
Kicking off
get
for the
anything
Pioneers,
going
number
in
48.
the air. They're going to have to do
Evan
it
Smith.
possibly there as time gets ticking down more towards the end of the half here.
Unfortunately for them, they still have all 3 of their timeouts, so they can stop the clock if they choose to run the ball. But you're right, you know, they're going to need to get some huge chunks of yards.
Well, that'll help as the kick goes out
Ball
of
sails
bounds.
out of bounds.
So
That will be a penalty.
it'll get moved on up, and that should start the Camels with pretty good position here.
But it may be.
And they will definitely need to capitalize as this game is teetering on a blowout. So they definitely need to put up some points now. With Simon Kenton getting the ball back, you don't want them to, as well as they've been able to move the ball, you don't want them to have the opportunity to score again without you putting some points in between it.
Camels take the penalty. The ball will be spotted at the 35.
They are going to put it at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
And the Camels will come out looking to try and get another score in before the half. Pioneers get the ball to start the second half. Camels crucial that they are able to get a score, put some points on the board, get that momentum going in
Like he acts like he's getting a damn
to the half.
but he just turns and goes, go. I'm getting ready to film.
Avery Wood in the shotgun, takes the snap, and it's another read option, and he keeps it himself.
Avery Wood, the carry left side, advances the ball up to about the 39.
He had the ball right in the running back's gut for like a couple seconds and then pulled it back in himself.
54.
He really decided at the
number
last possible
31,
moment to hand it off.
Captain Mikey Krollman.
It's been good to see the Camels last possession in the first play of this one. They were able to
Pickup,
establish a
second
little
down
bit of a
and
running
6.
game, which they weren't able to do back in the first quarter.
Again, the Pioneers giving the wide receivers a huge cushion, which will allow Nate Hetz to catch that ball for first down. He breaks some tackles
Nate Hess on the reception.
and gets some extra yards on that play.
Well, by far the best passing play that the Camels have
Brought down
had
by number
tonight. That's
24,
got to give the
Eric
quarterback,
Carter.
Avery Wood, some good confidence. Nate Hess gives him and the other receivers confidence in their
17-yard
quarterback
pickup
that
and
he
a
can
Campbell
get the job
County
done.
first down.
And the Camels have first down in the Pioneer territory here. 3 minutes, approaching 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Well, if the corners are going to give you 6 or 7 yards, you might as well take it. And then if you can break a tackle and get some more, you know, Avery Wood takes it himself.
Avery Wood.
Even on those blitzes, the Camels here lately, Avery Wood's been able to
Right
take
side
it
for the
and
Camels.
gain 4 or 5 positive yards every single time.
It'd be interesting to see how many
On
yards
the
he
play by
has
number 7,
after
Chris Hicks.
first contact,
Matt King.
things like that. Because it seems like he's getting hit every time he has the ball, but he still
6
manages to
yards,
fight for a
pickup.
couple extra
Second
yards
down,
every
4.
time he can.
Both the quarterbacks here tonight have been able to do that. Been some nice plays there on the read option plays.
Pitch right. Pitch to the short side.
He fakes the handoff and keeps it, and man, fights
Avery
for some more
Wood
yards again.
carries
And that's
again
a
for the
first down,
Camels.
which will stop the clock long enough for him to get the play
Then
or
on
the
the
ball
play by
set up,
Chase
the chain
Wilson.
set up.
I know
So
he's
they are
strong
moving the
as
ball really well right now.
Just over a minute
Avery
here
Wood
on this
picks up a
possession
Campbell
gone
County
by.
first down.
And the Camels still have 2:15 left to go in the first half. 26 yards to go until they get to the end zone and all 3 timeouts left. So they are able to settle down and run the ball if they need to as we approach halftime.
It's another handoff where he fakes a handoff. Avery Wood has some space and just barely
Avery
gets
Wood
tripped up
showing
on the
his
play.
hurdling skills for the Camels. Takes the ball inside
12-yard
the
gain
20.
there for Wood, and what I'm not understanding is the Pioneers
Down to
have
about
seen
the
it
15-yard
time and
line.
time
Then on
again.
the
They're
play
watching
by
the same game we're
Zaviro, and that's
watching.
good enough for
How
Campbell
is
County,
nobody
first down.
following Avery Wood on the read option. They're all biting for it and going with the running back. He must be a magician doing something with the ball. They're all thinking it's going in the running back's hands. He keeps it every single time. Nobody is stopping it. got to give the credit to Wood and the offensive line there.
Go. Good move.
Oh man, he got
Avery Wood on
lit up on that
carry
play.
right side.
And that time he had several guys around him ready to
The ball
tackle
down
him.
to about the 12, a couple yard pickup. Brought down by Chase Wilson.
And the Campbell County Camels are going to take their
And
first
Campbell County
timeout
calls
here with 1:09
timeout.
left to go,
Put
28
5
to 7.
seconds back on the clock. You call timeout with 1:14. Thank you, ref. Somebody's paying attention. 1:14.
Once again, fans, stick around at halftime. For the
You're watching
presentation
Campbell
of our
County Media
2013
Central, home of the Campbell County
Campbell
Camels.
County
Right now,
High
the
School
Camels are
homecoming
driving down the
tournament.
field. It's
Brought to
second
you
and 8.
by our announcer
Simon
tonight,
Kenton leads 28 to 7.
the ever popular Brandy Rice.
And you
Mr.
can catch
Jake
this
Franzen.
game on Media Central, along with others. And you can also catch it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Campbell County Media in glorious HD.
There you go. Now you got to get the numbers right.
I can't wait to see how this game looks after it's shot, because this field is absolutely
How tough can
beautiful.
it be?
Weather is perfect. They've done a really nice job with the way that they built it. It looks great. Schools in the background, just a beautiful sight here for a football game. Huge crowd out.
And we are grateful to be here. Another read option, bites on the running back again.
Avery Wood carries for Campbell County. This ball inside the 10-yard line.
I think the only way to defend that play is to have like
Call two.
On the
Mr.
play by
Fantastic
24
arms
Carter.
and just stretch them out there and try to tackle both of them.
Damn, I hate
'Cause they-
signaling in things.
We're down at 4.
They can't seem to stop the read option right now.
Third down, let's see what they do here. They're going to go with the run or the pass. I would think a run, but we'll see.
And that's just a straight up keeper
Avery
there.
Wood tries the right side.
Timeout.
He's going to be a yard short.
Timeout.
And we're going to see the Campbells take their
But down
second
by
timeout here and then
and
go
Harney.
figure out they're going to make
And
the
Campbell County
decision
calls
here.
timeout.
4th and 1 is what they're going to have. 4th and 1.5, maybe a couple yards to go. As we'll see if the
See
Campbells
the
go
Zach
for the
Rose
field
and
goal.
his
I
future
think they're going
bride,
to go
Catherine
for
Scott,
it.
have made it in the
Here,
house.
they got to get a touchdown. You
Campbell
can't
County
match
calls
touchdowns
timeout.
with field goals of
33
your own.
seconds remaining.
28 to 7. They got to look for 6 here.
I completely agree. If the score was a little tighter, I would say maybe go with the field goal here, depending on the ability of your kicker. I know a good kicker is hard to come by in high school football. Not knocking, their kicker. I'm sure the kid is really good, but sometimes your offense is a little more reliable than your kicker
What do we got?
in these situations. Also, it being homecoming, you're right at the end of the half. It'd be a nice momentum boost going into the second half to get a touchdown here. So
Okay, fans, on to the 4th down and 2.
we'll see here. It looks like the offense is coming back out onto the field. So a huge play for the Camels here on 4th down.
They do have Zabonic out left, one-on-one. Everybody's forcing against the run.
It's a pitch to Howard, and it looks like he's got it.
I
It's
think,
the right
I
side.
think the
Eli
Pioneers
Matthews,
stopped him
and he
just
is stopped
before
by
he
the
was
Pioneer
able
defense.
to
Man,
break that corner there. The Pioneers come up with a huge defensive stop, crushing blow there for the Camels. They were looking to put up 6, possibly 7 there before the half. They had Zabonic out on the left side, one-on-one, all by himself. You got to wonder possibly if they could have worked a slant or any double move.
Ball
Probably
turnover on
would have
down to
got
the
a
Pioneers.
wide
It'll
open
be 1st and
receiver
10
there.
Pioneers. All spotted
They
at
knew
the
the
7-yard
middle
line.
linebackers were going to be blitzing. That's exactly what happened. So they had a pretty good call there with the sweep out to the right. Weren't able to work it out though, as the Pioneers had good defense on the play.
and no surprise here. Simon Kenton just takes the knee, and they'll run out the clock and go into the second half here, where they will get the ball
And that will
start.
be the final play of quarter number 2 here
So
in
this will be the
beautiful
end
Alexandria, Kentucky.
of the
Your
first
halftime
half.
score. The Pioneers of Simon Kenton.
Simon Kenton
28,
leads 28
Campbell
to
County
7.
Fighting Camels.
And you're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the homecoming announcements And then the second half of this high school football matchup here at Campbell Stadium. Again, you're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Fire Camels.
Welcome to Campbell County High School 2013 Homecoming Ceremony. This is Brandy Rice and Jake Franzen. We especially welcome our alumni and hope that you have the opportunity to return often. Please join with me in welcoming the Grand Marshal of the parade, Mr. Todd Whitford, who graduated from CCHS in 1972. After graduating with high school distinction from Morehead State University, he taught and led bands in West Virginia and Ohio before returning to Campbell County for a final 27 years of his career, teaching band and general music first at Klein Middle School and after the merger at Campbell County Middle School. His concert bands received superior ratings for 17 consecutive years, while his 6th, 7th, and 8th grade middle school band students earned more solo and ensemble distinguished ratings and medals than any Northern Kentucky school, junior high or high school, for 23 years in a row. He was also the assistant CCHS band director for 16 years.
Now retired, Mr. Whitford lives with his wife, Mary, in Alexandria, and is active in jazz, dance bands, choirs, and variety shows throughout the greater Cincinnati area. He is also actively involved in the Campbell County Retired Teachers Association and St. Luke Lutheran Church in Cold Spring. Thank you, Mr. Whitford, for your years of service to our students and community. At this time, we have the pleasure of introducing the candidates for the 2013 Homecoming Queen. These were selected by individual organizations within the school. Each candidate is a senior representing that organization. They will be introduced in alphabetical order by organization. Assisting in the crowning ceremony are our 2012 Homecoming Queen, Miss Katie Viox. She is being escorted by Mr. David Beheimer and a fellow 2013 CCHS graduate.
Campbell County High School Principal Mr. Renee Boots, and the attendants, Miss Riley Ann Ritter and Mr. Benjamin Michael Brinkman. Riley is kindergarten student at Crossroads Elementary and is the daughter of Adam and Lisa Ritter. Lisa has been teaching at Crossroads Elementary for the past 5 years, and Adam is an assistant principal at CCHS and a 1993 graduate of CCHS. Riley is involved in dance, gymnastics, and takes tennis lessons, and enjoys attending CCHS events with her dad, where she always shows her camel pride. Benjamin is the 4.5-year-old son of Michael and Angie Brinkman. He's proud to say that he's now a big brother to 10-month-old Joel. Ben's dad has been a CCHS guidance counselor for 5 years, and Ben is a huge Camel fan. He loves to sport his purple and gold at football games and hasn't missed a basketball Camel Madness in 3 years.
Band's nominee is Miss Lillian Campbell, being escorted by Mr. Robbie Simpson.
Beta nominated Miss Josie Meyer, who is escorted by Mr. Luke Franzen.
Book and Media selected Miss Kyrie Freudenberg for its candidate. She is escorted by Mr. Nathan Can.
The Caravan staff candidate is Miss Molly Kramer, being escorted by Mr. Daniel Wiseman.
Chamber Choir's nominee is Miss Morgan Becker, being escorted by Mr. Sam Lincool.
Miss Nakia Granger was nominated by Creative Writing and is escorted by Jonathan Rigg.
Drama nominated Miss Jordan McDaniel, who is escorted by Mr. Josh Olberding.
Drug Free Club of America's candidate is Miss Sarah Weiner, being escorted by Mr. Joseph Don.
Family Career and Community Leaders of America selected Miss Jennifer Schneider as its candidate. Her escort is Mr. Jake Rose.
Film Club selected Destiny Bachman to be its candidate. Her escort is Mr. Garrett Cunninger.
Miss Aaliyah Schaefer was nominated by the Future Business Leaders of America. Her escort is Mr. Michael Dumaine.
FFA's candidate is Miss Lacey Crail, being escorted by Mr. Nicholas Sinclair.
The French Club chose Miss Hannah Hudson to be its candidate. Her escort is Mr. Ryan Hatton.
Fun Bunch nominated Miss Sarah Boschert, who is escorted by Mr. Brett Butcher.
Generation Believe nominee is Miss Courtney Franzen, being escorted by Mr. Gatlin Claiborne.
The candidate for Human Rights is Miss Danielle Turner, being escorted by Mr. Zachary Drake.
Miss Sarah Kentner, escorted by Mr. Benjamin C., is the candidate from National Honor Society.
Miss Brittany Nagel was nominated by National Spanish Honor Society. Her escort is Mr. Brett Torline.
Representing Pep Club is Miss Lauren Mackey, being escorted by Mr. Joseph Kidwell.
Spanish Dances candidate is Miss Caitlin Wyman, being escorted by Mr. Drew Klein.
Representing Student Council is Miss Nicole Robertson, who is escorted by Mr. John Leopold.
Youth Alive nominated Miss Cammie Beal, who is escorted by Aaron Pack. The student body voted on Tuesday, October 1st for the 2013 Homecoming Queen. I have the honor to announce those results. Second runner-up goes to Molly Kramer. First runner-up goes to Miss Josie Meyer.
Your Campbell County High School homecoming queen for 2013 is Miss Lauren Mackey. Your floats were judged during the parade held last night. If your organization is announced as a winner in a category, please have someone go to the track and pick up your winner's award. In the community division, the winner is Persimmon Grove Baptist Church. In the elementary middle school division, the winner is John W. Riley Elementary. The organization with the winning float in the high school division is the FFA. Congratulations to all who won. We appreciate the participation from so many who took part in this year's homecoming activities. You helped make this year's parade one of the best. A special thanks to Ms. Pan Hammond for organizing the parade and crowning ceremony. Campbell County High School hopes you enjoy the remainder of the game, and we hope to see you again soon. Go Camels!
All right, welcome back, sports fans. You're watching Campbell County high school football. I'm going to start that over again, because that was really bad. Go ahead.
You know where you are.
Yeah. All right, welcome back, sports fans. You're watching Campbell County Camel football right here on Campbell County Media Central. At the half, the score is 28-7 in favor of Simon Kenton. And Doug, what advice would you give to the Camels?
Well, they just got to stay in the game and stick with the game plan. It's probably changed a little bit, but they're going to have to come out, have some big plays in the second half if they're going to get back into it. And at first, for me, it's got to start on the defensive end. They're never going to be able to catch the Pioneers unless that they shut down the Pioneers' offense. Because you can't play catch-up down 21, just trade touchdowns for the rest of the game. So they're going to have to start on the defensive end. First possession, let's see them come out, make a defensive stop, get the ball back, and then go for the score from there. And hey, if they do that, it could be just down to a two-possession game before they know it. So it's going to start real key for this first defensive possession for Campbell County to come out and make a strong showing here.
And what does Simon Kenton need to do to keep this momentum rolling? How do you keep the kind of momentum that Simon Kenton has rolling?
Well, and as you said, they're already up 28-7. They got to not just think that this game's over. They can roll over easy. As they know, last year, obviously Campbell County's had some pretty good teams, just winning by Campbell County won by one, and Simon Kenton won by one.
County
so
21,
the
Highland
talent
0.
differential is not as big as the scoreboard would indicate here. So Simon
You know what,
Kenton's
you
got to
guys
come
fall
out,
for that
run
every
the ball,
time.
keep it in Kuntz's
Highlands
hands.
42,
And
Harrison
I
County
think that
0.
they'll be okay because the athleticism of this kid has just been so impressive tonight. He's not turned the ball over. He's made good decisions. And when he's had to throw the ball, boy, he's put it right on the mark where it needs to be. So I would just say keep it in Kuntz's hands, and the Pioneers should have themselves, at least if they're going to come back, if the Camels going to come back for the Pioneers, they shouldn't make the mistakes themselves. Force Campbell County to make some big plays and force some turnovers. Try and make a run here in the second half.
All right, so the teams will clear the
Okay,
field
fans,
and we'll
it's time
get ready
to
for the
pull out
second
those
half.
split the pot jackpot tickets. Please report
As you
to
mentioned,
the
the
press
Camels
box
really
to
need to make a
claim
big
your
defensive
prize
stop here in the first
within
drive.
1 minute, or all proceeds go to
Simon
the Save
Kitton
the PA
Pioneer
Announcers
offense has just been
Children's
absolutely
Scholarship Fund.
unstoppable.
Winning ticket number
Part
is
of that could be the field position that they've been getting.
491127.
Now, of course, their last drive, they started from their own 16-yard line and managed to move the ball all the way down the field
May
to
want to
score a
bring security
touchdown.
with
But the
you.
first
It's
couple
a very
possessions,
large amount of money.
you know, I mean, for one of them, they started at the 7-yard line. You know, it's the Camel 7-yard line. So we'll see as they line it up.
Okay, fans, tonight's guest
And really,
announcer
the
and
Pioneers
called
had the
the
ball
first play of
4
the second half
possessions there in the first
is
half. They
Campbell
scored
Ridge,
touchdowns
fifth
on all
grade
of them.
student,
Then they had the
Mr.
fifth,
Calvin
but of course
Bertram.
just
Let's
took
give him
the
a big
kneel.
round of applause.
So really, the Camels were unsuccessful in stopping the Pioneers, even keeping them
Calvin
out of
is
the end
the
zone
son of Marcia
at all
and Chris
there in the
Bertram.
first half. So you know the
Calvin
defensive
loves to play
coaches were
basketball and
getting in the
baseball,
ears
and
of
we're
their
gonna turn it
players
over to
saying, hey,
Calvin.
we got to really step it up here if we're going to allow our offense to try and get us
Kicking
back
off
into
for
the
Campbell
game.
County.
And if I'm the defensive coordinator,
two, Stuart
I would
Canadian.
definitely be spying that quarterback because
Back
that
deep
kid
for
can
the
run.
Pioneers.
He can run, and he will run all over
Number
you
18, Mars
if you let him.
McIntyre.
So
Long week
the
left.
Camels will kick the ball off, and the second half is underway.
The ball
And he is met
taken by number 18,
by the Camels defender. Nice coverage
Mars McIntyre.
by Nick Sauerbeck.
Brought down by Sauerback.
There's one positive
Go
that the
Camels.
Campbells can take so far today is their kickoff coverage has been very solid.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They've been
let's give it
able
up
to
for
get down
Calvin
the field and
Bertram.
make
Great
the
job,
tackle.
Calvin.
Kick returners for the Pioneers have not been able to make a whole lot of Campbell defenders miss.
All right, 3 and out or a turnover, one or the other.
So they'll start from the 19, and Kuntz in the shotgun. He hands the ball off, and man, they originally stopped that play, but he
And off number
Finds the
25,
hole.
Travis Bryson.
And we got a late flag coming in. You got to think
Penalty
it's
marker
gonna be
down.
a personal foul, and it's going to go against the Campbells. Looks like there might have
Unsportsmanlike
been
conduct against the Camels.
some late action going on after the play was already decided.
and it's mistakes like that, you know, that'll cost you football games. And the Camels have had too many mistakes tonight, and
Whoever did that,
that's a 15-yard penalty.
whoever that's on, I don't care
All right, we have a center split to jackpot,
Nearly
Mr. Terry
up
Metz.
to the
Said
50-yard
he
line,
will
and
buy
the
his
Pioneers
entire
got the
row a cheeseburger for winning tonight.
first and
Congratulations,
10
Terry.
going at their own 49-yard line.
All
It'll be
right,
first
so a
and
new
10
set
for
of
the Pioneers
downs.
at their own 49.
Ball snapped. It's a read option. He takes it left, and he's brought down at the 46.
Running Kuntz on a keeper left side, brought down by Sauerbeck of Campbell County.
Nice 5-yard run there as he just kept it himself, and the Campbells really got to force the ball out of his hands, make somebody else on the Pioneers make a play here.
It'll be second down and 5.
Yeah, they need to contain him, and they have been unsuccessful in doing that so far. So it's second and 5 from the 46. And it's another quarterback keeper, and he is stopped at the line.
the damn ball.
And maybe got another.
Quarterback on a keeper.
Got about a yard on that one, I'd say.
Nice job there from the Campbells. Positive defensive play for them here, as now it forces the Pioneers to have
Up on the play by
third
Campbell
down.
County's number
And
57,
a long
Earl the Pearl
three
Sebastian. It'll be
will
third
have.
down.
A huge play for the Camels.
They got to have a stop right here.
And it's a pass.
Get him.
And a defender in the backfield.
Clip.
Nice tackle as the quarterback was forced out of bounds there by Robert Metz.
And Kuntz on a keeper on the right
I think
side.
the
Takes
Pioneers
ball
got away
down.
with the block in the back too on the
The
defensive lineman that
42-yard
was
line.
not called.
Yeah, he got away with that one. And it'll be 4th and 2.
We
And
marked at the 43.
we'll see what they decide to do. Honestly, again, I might just go for it here because the Camels' offense hasn't proven that they can do anything with it. So even if they don't get it here, I would have enough faith in my defense to stand up to the Camels at this point. But hopefully the Camels would show them otherwise. So another huge play, and it's quarterback keeper. They had him stopped, but he gets past for the first down.
And Kuntz
The
on a
blitz
keeper
came
left
from the
side.
outside. The only problem with that
Picks
is he
up
was
a
able
Pioneer
to just drop
first down.
right up the middle and gain several yards there for the first down.
Patrick
And there's a
Birkemeyer
Pioneer player
on
limping off
stop
the field.
for the Camels.
That's Cameron Hansel. We hope he's all right, as the Pioneers will come out again in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. Drops back to pass. It's a screen and is nicely defended by the Camels on that play.
Well, I think that was number 32, Kyle Edgley,
Ready
getting
catch
in
pass
there.
intended for
Just a
Grant
nice
Watson.
job
Incomplete.
breaking up the pass. He read that the whole way, stayed
Kyle
on
Edgley on the
the
coverage.
receiver,
It'll be
and just
second
able
and
to stick
10.
his left hand in there to break it up.
You know, those screen plays can be really dangerous plays, but the Camels did a nice job defending it there. So 2nd and 10. Ball is snapped. It fakes the handoff and bootlegs out left and just takes himself. He's got nothing but green ahead of him. And gets to the 15-yard line before stepping out of bounds.
Just another nice run. Several times tonight we've seen the Camels defenders get in the backfield, have a chance at the quarterback. He's been able to spin out of the way and just run it down.
Be 1st and 10.
And we don't have the
Pioneers.
exact numbers, but you can just tell even from up here that quarterback is a big guy. He is just a big dude. So probably not the easiest guy in the world to bring down anyway. But he's fast on top of it. He hands the ball off here, and he is picked up off the ground. Goodness.
Nice play right there as the Campbell County defenders got excited and just was able to pick him up and go to put him down there on the running back.
There was Robert Metz and Austin Myers in there, and Austin Myers was the one who picked him up.
2nd down and 7.
With Metz coming in to help him out. And speaking of strong kids, geez Louise. Drops back to pass, throws it to the middle. Tries to make a highlight reel catch, but just gets away from him.
Yeah, Lars McIntyre had a chance at possibly a one-handed touchdown grab there. It was a little bit out of his reach and wasn't able to connect.
So it'll be 3rd and 7.
So 3rd down.
We've said it over and over again, but Campbell County has to come up with a stop here and try and get the ball on over to their offense.
All right, a man in motion. Ball snapped. He rolls out to the right side. Man, he just fires it out to the left. And a nice catch. Was he in bounds? Referee says yes.
And they're going to give McIntyre the touchdown.
Pennington's pass is complete. Number 18, Lars McIntyre.
What a tremendous amount of concentration. He's right on the edge and just drags his toes and makes the catch.
Every time it looks like the Pioneers might be stopped, Vernon Cutts and this Pioneer offense has found a way to get the job done. They do it again there, getting their 5th touchdown.
Oh, that's blocked.
And the extra point attempt is blocked.
That's Eli Matthews.
3rd quarter, Pioneers 34, Camels 7.
Nice job by Eli coming off the edge there and getting the block, so it's just 34-7.
Fans, near the conclusion of tonight's game, we will announce the Jolly Plumbing players of the game.
Kuntz getting it
for both
done.
Simon
That was
Kent
just
and Campbell County, sponsored by
He's had
Jolly
a couple
Plumbing.
of those tonight.
Hey fans, NovaCare
Complete
Rehabilitation is
opposite
a
side
leader
of
in
the field
physical
to drop
rehabilitation.
that
They're the provider of
into that
rehabilitation
small
to the
window that he
University of
had in
Cincinnati
between the
and
defender
15 area
and
high
the
school.
sideline there was
For
just
football players
incredible.
and soccer moms,
At
weekend
first when he
warriors,
threw it, I
working
thought there was
professionals,
no
injuries
chance that
happen.
he was going to be able to
When they
complete
do
that
let
ball.
NovaCare's
Sure
treatment
enough, he
professionals
dropped
get
it
you
right
back
in.
into the action.
The receiver there,
15 area
McIntyre, did a
locations
great
throughout
job
Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky.
keeping the concentration,
NovaCare
keeping his feet
maximizes
in bounds.
physical
Referee
well-being.
was right there
Center
on
near
the
you.
call.
Visit
And
www.novacare.com.
touchdown again for the Pioneers, their 5th of the night.
So the Pioneers are up 4 scores now. And it's pretty much now or never for the Camels.
Tyler Smith kicking off for the Pioneers.
It's good to see Eli Matthews not giving up, though, on that play, making a nice block.
And Turner back deep for the Camels.
So we'll see if he can make a nice return here to go with it.
And another false start on
Offsides against the Pioneers.
Team by the Pioneers.
Fans, anyone parked in the east parking lot, the bus lot, must exit the lot at the old US 27 and turn right only to head southbound. Anyone parked on the old US 27 is asked to move your vehicle within 20 minutes of the conclusion of the game tonight. Thank you.
All right, kicks away. Eli Matthews fields it at the 15, takes it up to the left side, breaks a tackle, cuts back to the right. And again, just a lot
Eli
of
Matthews
running
on
left to
return.
right when he needs to get upfield, but
Brought down by number 31,
Camels
Mikey
will come out
Coleman,
start
and
with the
number
ball at their own
44,
25-yard
Cole
line,
Murray.
down 34-7 here, 8:34 left to go in the third quarter.
Be first and 10 for the Camels.
If you're the Camels offense, it's going to come to a point where you can't just run the ball and chew up that clock over and over again. Their defense has not shown the ability to get a stop tonight for them. And the offense is going to have to get some quick scores in order to get them a shot of getting back into this game.
so first and 10. Avery Wood throws it out to the left side, got Zabonic.
Pass
For the
is
first
complete
down.
to Zabonic.
Right at the first down line. We'll see if we give it to him.
Shapiro on the coverage.
And
That's
they
good
do.
enough for Camel County. First down.
And that's what they're going to need here in the second half. Some quick passes that gain 8 to 15 yards, somewhere in that range. They got to keep the chains moving and put the points on the board before this time just ticks away.
Looks like they're looking to pass again with trips right, but it's another read option, and they defended that one pretty well that time. And it looks like there's some extracurricular out
On the
there.
carry, brought down
But,
by number 7, Chris Hicks.
Nothing comes to that, so second and 10.
Again on the play, second and 10.
And on that play, Avery Woods had a lot of success in this game of keeping the ball himself. On that one, he might have been better off with going with the handoff, giving it to Howard there and letting him get off on that left edge and see what he could do with it.
All right, ball snapped. He throws a quick pass left, and it is easily defended by Simon Kenton's number 14, Alex
Kept from Wood
Shapiro.
to Zabonic, incomplete.
Well, they're lucky that one wasn't going the other way for 6, as you could see that coming a mile away. If they're going to do those quick passes, they got to do a better job of disguising it to where the Pioneers cornerbacks can't just bite on it like that.
And on those hitch routes, you really have to sell that you are going straight downfield before you just slam on the brakes and cut back. Otherwise, the corner can jump the ball like he did there. Boulay left. He's got a little bit of time and really no receivers open on that play.
Wood got drilled
Bingham.
on that play as the Pioneers
Set up fourth
defenders
down.
were all over him and defended the receivers well, and now the Camels are forced into a
How you doing
punting
down there, Campbell County
situation.
alumni
Down
cheerleaders?
34-7.
Let's give them a big round of applause. A big round of applause for our Simon Kenton cheerleaders. Great job tonight, girls.
All right, Camels will have no choice but to punt here, and it's a low snap, but he gets the ball away, and it'll call for a fair catch.
Fair catch taken by Chase Wilson. It'll be first and 10 for the Pioneers.
So they'll start this drive from their own 33. And again, they have just been completely unstoppable as an offense.
Yeah, up 34-7. We'll see if eventually the Pioneers can let some of their starters rest and bring in some of their backups. They do have a couple of other quarterbacks that have made a couple of pass attempts on the year, but not very many at all. It's mostly the Brennan Kuntz show.
And there he is again, and man, Campbell's have him, but he just gets away. This kid.
Big Kuntz on a
That was a
keeper.
5-yard gain, and really
Down
you
on the
look
play
at it and
by
say,
Campbell
well, what's
County's
a
number
5-yard gain?
57,
That was just incredible, that play to
Sebastian.
watch, and to think that he's going to get sacked, has two guys coming, and he's able to just part that seat and go right up the middle and gain
6
5
yards.
yards, a busted play into 5-6 yards there.
Second down
for
and
Kuntz
4.
and the Pioneers. I just can't say enough about this kid and the performance he's had here tonight.
He has excellent field vision and he just finds a hole and gets down there as he hands the ball off here, and that guy is
Center of the
stopped
line.
about at the line, and that was
Travis Bryson is your
Travis
ball carrier.
Bryson.
Spotted.
Here we are again, another third
It's
down
outside the
chance
40-yard
for
line. It'll be
Campbell
third
County.
down
Campbell's
and
defense to come up with
2
the
yards.
play. Trailing 34-7 here, 6.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
And you know from here they have to punt the ball if you stop them here. So they hand the ball off again, and they might have the stop this time. We'll see where they spot the
Taken by
ball.
Bryson.
Let's see what the Pioneers coaching staff decides
Tackled
to
on
do.
the play by
Because I'm guessing they're going to
52,
just
Nick
keep
Sauerbeck.
Kuntz on the field and go for it because they're so close, only within
It'll be
half
fourth
a
down.
yard.
And if I'm a Camel defender, I'm turning it up a little extra notch here because they're basically saying we're in our own territory and we're still going to get this fourth down conversion here.
Got to think quarterback draw here, fourth and half a yard.
And there it is. And they looks like they might have stopped him.
They should give him the stop
Brennan.
on that play because from right here, I
Kuntz
mean, that was we
carries
have a
the
perfect
ball.
shot on that play.
Brought
And
down
that's
on the
got
play
to be
by
Campbell
Campbell
County
County's
ball.
number 50,
And
Nick
it is.
Sauerbeck,
They
and
give it to him.
57.
Great
And the
job by the
defense holds.
defenders there.
It'll be
One of the
first
more
and
positive
10.
plays we've seen from the
The
Camels
Camels,
defenders
all turnover on
tonight.
down.
They should really be proud, and you can see the sidelines getting excited about that one. Nice stop because Kuntz is not an easy guy to bring down, and for those guys to do it right there on that play was huge.
Yeah, just met him head on there and said, nope, not today. Not on homecoming.
See if that fires up the offense a little bit, and they're able to take it in for their possible second touchdown of the night, down 34-7. Avery Wood and the crew will come back out on the field.
You have to hope that they can do something and get it going right here, right now, because they need to make that blocked extra point come back to haunt Simon Kenton, but they have a long way to go before they can do that. And Avery Wood with the end around.
He's got all day.
He's got plenty of room. And he turns the corner, and he's brought out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And that is exactly what the Camels needed right there. A huge gain to get some momentum going, and they're inside the red zone.
The ball down
And
to the
as a
15-yard
Pioneer
line.
defenders, that's the one thing you can't give up right now. You can't
Down by
give up
Matt
the,
King and a
the big
Campbell
play.
County
You have
first
to stay
down.
in your lanes, and they made a mistake, one of the rare mistakes they made on defense tonight, and just really overran that play, and the Camels were able to just reverse it and bring it back with Zabonic. Very similar to the play that they ran back in the first half that worked.
I don't know if we got that play on our playbook.
What's the old saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right?
That's exactly it. So, quarterback keeper fights forward for some extra yards.
Avery Wood on the keeper left
And
side.
it's nice to see them not giving up.
All spotted at the 10-yard line.
Camels have it now just inside the 10-yard
Going to play by
line.
number 45, Deaton. And number
Looking
7.
to make that decision to go for
Hicks.
it by the Pioneers, come back and bite them.
Get the plays in quicker.
5-yard pickup. Second down, 5.
Again, huge cushion on Zabonic out here, right? We'll see if they capitalize on something like that.
There they come.
And Wood runs the ball again, and it looks like it's good enough for a first down.
Avery Wood.
It's not. It's
Again,
right
carries for the
there
Camels.
at the marker,
Man.
very close to it. Let's see if they Looks like they're going to ring them up about half a yard to a yard short, and it's going to be third and yard. You got to think they're going to keep it into his hands
Number
again.
49, Kyle Mann.
So watch for the Pioneer defenders to come in on the blitz.
And number 90, Quinton Marksberry.
He has been getting consistent amount of yards. The problem is how much time that eats up every time he runs the ball. And right now, time is not something the Camels have. So he'll throw this time, and it's just knocked away from Zabonic.
And he had
Pass intended for Zabonic.
I was surprised they went for the rollout there. They knew the blitz was coming. It came. They rolled out and just weren't able to connect once again with Zabonic as he tried to hit the ground and go for the catch there in the 6, but it just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, and that was a nice play by Austin Kelly breaking on the ball to knock it away from Zabonic.
Watch the blitz come up the middle here, and let's see if the Camels go for the run. I think they will.
Left tackle. Okay.
They try to get him to jump.
They got him.
There it is. So Simon Kenton will give them the first down.
Encroachment by the defense.
Big break there for the Camels. We'll never know what they were going to call
and the penalty
there.
Results
and
in
now
a
they
Campbell
got
County
a couple
first
cracks
down.
at it. Yeah, I think they're just going to keep the ball in the hands of Avery Wood. Go with
It'll be
that
first
read
and goal
option,
for the
try and
Camels.
pound it on in as they're just 3 yards away from a touchdown.
Well, it worked to get them their first touchdown, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they try it again here, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
And also is right, his 2 wide receivers are just both one-on-one. Maybe they could even run a nice little pick play and let one of the Campbell's receivers there get open for a touchdown. But I'm expecting it to keep it in the hands of Avery Wood and just let him try and bully his way up in the middle, possibly off to one of the tackle sides and get a touchdown.
All right, so here we are. First and goal rather, from the 3.
Left tackle.
And it's the read option, and he is met in the backfield by a host of Pioneers.
Avery Wood.
The only thing I'll say is,
quarterback keeper.
If we know something's coming, odds are the Simon Kenton Pioneers coaching staff knows something's coming. So I think that play was easily called and spotted out. Pioneers ate that up, and actually the Camels wound up losing yards on that play.
Second and goal.
And what it really is, if you're going to run the ball, it's your big guys versus their big guys. And on that play, the Simon Kenton big guys won that round. So we'll see what the Camels do this time around. Second down, he throws a quick slant, and it is batted away.
I don't mind that play call. It didn't work out for the Camels, but what the Pioneers are doing is they're basically sending at least 8 guys up through the middle and just forcing Avery Wood and the Campbells to not be able to run the ball up the middle and do something else with it. That time the back broke out to the left, and that might have been the way to go, is to throw out the swing pass to him, because he would have been wide open there. They're still leaving the receivers single covered out on the outside. Third down here for the Camels.
You got to think, if Zabonic runs like a post flag or something, he should be open. And he hits Nets for the touchdown.
Nate Hess and a Campbell County touchdown.
Nice play. It finally backfired on the Pioneers. There as their defender got beat, and Hess was able to take it in for the score. Good throw there from Avery Wood. Threw that one on the numbers, and Camels have a chance to cut this down to a 20-point deficit.
Number 2,
Stays
Stuart
at
Canale. His holder
13
is
with
Zabonic.
3:11 left to go here in the third quarter.
So the kick is up.
Canale's kick is up.
And it is good.
And it's good. 3:11 remaining.
So the Camels capitalize on the fourth down turnover.
14.
Put 7 up on the board, and is now 34-14 in favor of Simon Kenton.
And once again, I'd like
for the
to
Camels, they're going to need a
recognize
couple
our
more
major
turnovers here
scoreboard
tonight in
sponsor.
order to cut the
That
deficit
includes
down
Snappy
closer.
Tomato Pizza.
Even if they're unable to wind up coming back and winning this game, they still want to make it a little bit closer, not get blown out here on homecoming night. A lot of people are in the stands tonight.
Snappy Tomato
a lot of
Pizza
people here
and
from
owner
Simon
Tim
Kenton
Gayhart.
as well, but mostly Camel fans here.
Total Care
Tonight,
Chiropractic, Dr. Kendall Gearhart.
boys play well here on the
Alexandria
field. And they've
Tire
been
Center
playing
owners
pretty
Lisa
well
and
here
Carl
for a couple
Plackey.
possessions.
Bring
and
your
see if they
ticket.
can keep it up, get it down to a little
Tonight's
bit
game
closer
to Alexandria Tire Center. Receive $10 off on your next service special. Call special. EMC Collision Center. Diamond Exchange.
These last few
owner
plays,
Vince
it just looked
Turner.
like the Pioneers had made up
Celtic
their mind they were
Roofing
going
and
to come with the
president and
blitz
owner
up the
Greg
middle.
Pangman.
And it was up to the
Harry
Campbell's
Chevrolet
coaching
Hyundai.
staff and quarterback there to make the change.
And Smith and
And
Jolly
go with the new
Landscape
play,
and
and
Guard
that's what
Store
they did
owners
on the
Jeff
rollout
Smith and
found
Gary
Hess open
Jolly.
there for the end zone.
Thanks for your support of
Yeah,
Campbell
nice
County.
play call, and
Kicking off of Campbell County, number 2, Stuart Canelli.
Camels shortening the lead. He kicks the ball off. It's a line drive, and it gets away, and that'll go into the end zone. And that'll be a
sails to the
touchback.
end zone for a touchback.
But it's too bad that couldn't have bounced around a little bit longer and gave the Camels kicking coverage there a chance to get down and get on top of that.
Well, a nice heads-up play by the returner there. He just said, I'm going to let this one go because otherwise this is not going to feel good.
You never know what's going to happen on those squibs.
Oh, yeah. You know, because of the odd shape of the football, it just bounces any which way it feels like.
First and 10
you
Pioneers.
never know where it's going to go. It's probably a good idea to let that one go. But Simon Kenton will start this drive out on their own 20-yard line as Kuntz takes the snap and fakes the handoff. Again, got plenty of time. He throws a bomb, and he connects for a huge gain.
Grant Wassam again there on the
And
catch.
Kuntz, his pass.
Just beat
Complete to
Eli
Grant
Matthews
Watson.
deep.
At the end of the game, it's all probably going to be about Brennan Kuntz and
Spectacular
the high-powered
play by
offense and the
Steve
skilled
for quarterback
players. But
combo,
really,
and that's a
this
Pioneer
offensive
first
line
down.
has given him all day to throw this entire game.
And the Camels really need to get more pressure on him, but they haven't been able to do so yet. And they have Wassam again, and he just keeps running and gets to the 6-yard line.
Wassam from the catch.
So just in two
It'll be
plays,
first and goal.
Pioneers have it all the way down to the
Pioneers.
6-yard line
Back on the
of
play
the
by
Campbells
Austin Myers.
as they're looking to put up yet another touchdown here tonight.
And you never know with high school football, but a score here could effectively put this one out of reach for the Camels. Although they do make a nice play there.
Travis Bryson.
Robert
carry.
Metz came up with a solid tackle for loss of a couple yards.
Tackled
there
by
on the
Robert
play.
Metz.
It's good to see when the Camels broke through that time that they were able to make the tackle on the play.
Second down and goal.
So 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Kuntz puts a man in motion. And he's looking to pass again. And he's got his receiver for another touchdown.
The pass
It
from
was too
Kuntz
easy there to
incomplete.
Logan Winkler.
Logan Winkler.
As he made one move on the defender.
A Pioneer
and was
touchdown.
able to just get wide open. Another impressive drive there for the Pioneer offense, getting their 6th touchdown of the night. That one ended with a Kuntz touchdown pass as well.
The extra point attempt by Tyler Smith is good. 41-14 is your score.
So the kick is good.
1:45 remaining in the third quarter.
And with 1:45 remaining in the third quarter, Simon Kenton leads 41-14. You were watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels. And right now, the Fighting Camels are having some issues, we'll say, with putting some points on the board.
I'm guessing at the end of the year when playoffs start that we're going to be seeing Simon Kitten advancing far into the bracket because they've just been so impressive tonight and all season long as they look to move their record to 7-0 here after tonight's game. With the lead, 1:45 here to go in the third quarter.
Leading off for the Pioneers, number 48, Tyler Smith.
Looks like we got a new return
The ever
man for
dangerous
the Camels.
Justice Turner. And number 4, Garrett Guyman.
So it's a squib kick and it bounces out of bounds.
Ball sails out of bounds.
Done something very similar to that several times out on the golf course where you just hook it, not a lot. You can do about it once it goes, you know you made the mistake, but he just did not keep that ball very well.
And the Camels
and it's going to be out of
begin this
bounds
drive
to
from their own
Campbell County here at their own
35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, so the Camels offense comes out again, and we'll see if they can get something rolling now. But it might be too little, too late.
They have shown signs of life here in their last several possessions, but defense has not been able to come up to the spot to stop for him tonight.
He flings one out to the left side.
Everyone's
He's got
pass.
Nate Hess. And that was Nate.
Is complete.
This is a bad call. If he completed the pass, then it's a fumble.
All spotted at the 33-yard line.
Well, it looks like there's some confusion on the play, and a Simon Kenton guy got tackled and looks to be kind of injured as they pull him off the field. But
just from first glance, it looked to me like it was a catch and he possibly was down before the ball came out. That's what they're going to rule.
That's good enough for a Campbell County first down.
Called.
A flag comes in.
Unsportsmanlike penalty is going to go. I'm guessing one of the Pioneers defenders said something as the ref
Unsportsmanlike
tells him
conduct.
what he did. And
Assessed
now
against
that's
the
gonna mark
Pioneers.
it off another 15 yards. Campbell County's going to be inside the red zone.
I don't know. Probably. That's what happened to us.
Backs on another 15 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line. First and 10, Camels.
all right, so the Camels are in the red zone again, and we'll see if they can put some more points on the board.
I said if it was a completed pass.
I mean, crazier things have happened than the Camels coming back to win this one, but I would definitely put the odds against it. But hey,
It's been good to see the offense come back, and
Exactly.
the first couple of possessions
It's-
they struggled getting the ball down the field, and now they've put together some nice drives here.
it's always nice to see the team not give up and just to keep fighting. You know, and sometimes, and here comes that end around again. Oh my goodness.
Nice tackle on Hess there by Chris Hicks for the Pioneers, and now we have another
It's to Nate Hess.
personal
Late
foul
penalty marker
coming in.
comes in.
He threw it very adamantly, though.
Nate Hess has taken a couple really tough hits
See
today.
it. No, he threw
And we'll see what the penalty is.
This is where I wish we had a microphone on the high school
Personal foul.
referees.
It's another personal foul.
He's ejected.
ejected. He threw his ass out.
Pioneers. Player is ejected.
For what? For the hit on air? I didn't see it. You're the one
And they're
talking about
gonna
it.
explain to the coaches. And like you said, I wish we had a microphone on that ref because
Right.
I would love to know what happened because I
We'll see
completely missed it.
which player comes off the field. Right now they still have 11, unless the one's already come off that did it. It must have been
He's got to stay away from the team. I think you're right. I think he has to sit.
possibly their.
We did see a guy come off the field.
didn't
We're
see
not
it happen.
sure if he's just a replacement.
90
Or,
got thrown out.
It looks like number 90, Quentin Marksberry, was the guy ejected from the game. He's still on the field, but I would
Ball spotted at the
think that he
9-yard
would need
line.
to be removed from the stadium if he was ejected.
To be first and
As far as I
goal,
knew, you
Campbell
had to
County.
actually leave the field, but it looks like he's able to just kind of sit on the bench by himself here. A couple teammates try to come over and console him, but it's to my knowledge, he wasn't actually involved in on the play. It looked like something happened after the play, maybe a possible late hit, or sometimes the language gets the better of you out there on the football field. Who knows if something was said.
All right, so
Sort out the confusion here. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for the Campbells.
you know, and sometimes you see it in these blown out games in high school football where one team or the other will start making late hits,
Actually,
they'll
it'll be
start
2nd
running
and
their
1.
mouths, and it ends up hurting the team. And sometimes it's the losing team, sometimes it's the winning team. But either way, it'll be 1st and goal for the Camels. Avery Wood will run on the quarterback keeper. And man, just shy.
Avery Wood
Getting a touchdown, gets out to about
Starts
the
ahead.
1, maybe 2.
down to about the 1-yard line.
Nice run there from Wood and nice blocking up front.
Chase Wilson
And we have a timeout called by
on
Simon
the tackle. And
Kitten.
Simon
Their
Kitten
coaches,
calls
despite
timeout.
being up 41-14, look none too happy with their players, and they're going to get a talking to here as the Campbells are driving very close to their 3rd score of the game.
You're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of your Campbell County Fighting Camels. And you can catch this game on our TV stations as well as YouTube at youtube.com/Campbell County Media. And it's been an interesting one. You might want to watch this one on YouTube, and maybe you can figure out why the guy got ejected, because we have no idea. We completely missed it.
Plus, we've seen some nice plays tonight, some trick plays. You know, there's a lot of what high school used to be several years ago. It's just a lot of runs, not a lot of passes and trick plays. But we've seen some good offense here tonight, 55 points total. And it looks like we're going to be into the 60s after this possession if the Campbells can punch it in. Tonight really has just been a case of the
It'll be 1st and goal.
Pioneers offense been too tough for the Camels to stop here tonight.
All right. Ball snapped. Avery Wood keeps it.
Avery
and
Wood
he is into the end zone.
Into the end zone for
Campbell
Campbell
County
County.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Another nice play by the Campbells and good blocking up front as they're able to get their 3rd touchdown of the day.
And it's good that the Camels aren't giving up. You know, they're still fighting. There's still a chance in this game. They're not 100%
We'll
out.
attempt the extra point number 2.
You know, so it's good to see that
Stewart
they're still fighting. If they can get a turnover, you know, maybe return an interception or a fumble for a touchdown, you know.
Extra point attempt is up.
They're just one or
And
two
good.
huge plays away from being right back in this game. And it's
13
good to see them
remaining.
not just
in the
rolling
3rd
over.
quarter. Pioneers 41, Campbell County
Looks like we have
21.
an injured player there for the Pioneers on the kick. And we'll see who that is. It's hard to see from our angle here as he's rolled down on the ground, numbered, covered up. And
So the trainer will take a look at him, and we will take a break. You're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels, and we will be right back.
Injury player timeout. Number 8,
He's up on.
Chase Wilson, having a great game tonight for the Pioneers. Just give him a big round of applause.
I have no idea.
I don't think so. Oh, do you need to go back on?
Yeah, we'll come back on. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, the Campbell County Camels have just
For the
scored.
Pioneers, number 18.
It is the 3rd quarter, a minute 13
And
left to
number
go in the
4,
3rd quarter.
Logan
Simon Kenton is up 41-21. And the Camels will kick the ball
Kicking
off.
off.
We've had an
Camels
interesting
never
game
miss
here
a
tonight.
daily.
Trick plays, bomb plays, players ejected from the game.
Don't forget about the homecoming festivities also.
Yeah, on top of that, it's homecoming.
Coming into this game, Simon Kitten averaged 37 points per game, a little bit over that actually. They've already hit that mark tonight of 41.
Camels will squib kick, and it'll be picked up at the 6. A nice return.
Ball taken by Winkler.
And he'll get out to the 27.
Back on the play by Sauerbeck of Camel
Logan
County.
Winkler there, who had the
First and
earlier
10 for the
touchdown
Pioneers.
on the last score for the Pioneers, makes a nice run there.
Ball
And the
spotted at
Pioneers
their
will
own
start off at their
27-yard line.
27-yard line. First and 10, 1:08 to go in the third quarter.
You know, one of the great things about high school football is how unpredictable it is, because, you know, even in college, you're like, okay, this is they're the #1 team in the country. They're playing some nobody school, but in high school football, it really can go either way on any night, and that's why I'm not completely
25.
counting the Camels out yet.
Bryson
There's still
for the Pioneers.
a full quarter of football to go, and
Number
they're
33,
fighting
Joe
hard.
Kramer.
But they definitely need to
tackle.
make a stop on this drive. They want to hang in there.
You're going to need a
4-yard pickup,
fumble
second down and
recovery
6.
or a pick 6 or something here. Cut it down to a 2-possession game, or get a quick stop and hope the offense can score once again, which they've had more success here doing recently.
So he fakes the handoff and he throws down the middle of the field, and nice defense to knock the ball away.
And cuts. His pass is intended for number 15,
That pass
Watson,
was
incomplete.
thrown a little bit too late. He had him open down the middle and just waited a second too long. And by the time he threw the ball, Dylan Rich for Campbell County was able to get over and help break up the pass. Third down here, chance for the Camels come up with another stop and turn the ball back over
Third down
to
and
their
6.
offense.
So 5 wide, man in motion. They're going to fake the sweep, and he's got a man.
Complete. Number 15. Once again, fans, anyone parked in the east parking lot
Just
slot
almost any time
must
tonight
exit the
that
lot at
they've
the
had
old
to
US
make a
27
throw.
exit. Turn right
That's been
only
able
to
sit
head
back,
southbound.
have
Anyone
plenty of
parked
time to throw the ball. And
to the right of the
has been able to
stadium
find a
on the
wide
old
open,
US 27 is
pretty wide
asked
open
to move
receiver.
your vehicle
And that
within
was the
20
case
minutes
there on that
of the
play
conclusion
once
of the
again.
game. Thank
And
you.
his line is just giving him all kinds of time. And he throws it down the middle again, and the man is wide open. It's a fumble! The Camels recover the ball!
Caught and fumbled.
Fumble recovery there by Dustin Turner.
And recovered
to
by
end
the
third
Camels.
quarter, and that's exactly what the Camels needed. Unbelievable. Seemed to be pretty unforced there as
Dustin Turner on the recovery for Campbell
the
County.
Pioneers turned the ball over
First
to
and
end the
10.
third quarter of play.
The Camels, and that will
And don't
conclude
start the buses up
quarter
quite
number
yet,
3
because
here
the
in
Camels
beautiful
are still
Alexandria,
in this
Kentucky.
one, making the huge play that we
Pioneers
were talking
41,
about,
Campbell
recovering
County
the fumble.
21.
And they have the entire fourth quarter now to come back. They have to score on this drive, though. They have to turn this recovery into points. It is do or die time for the Camels.
As a reminder that the junior varsity football team
And that play, it seemed like once
will be
again,
playing here tomorrow.
the Pioneers are going to have themselves another first down, another nice passing play. Got wide open, dropped it down in the middle there, and as he was being tackled, seemed to
They
just
play the
lose
Simon
the
Kenton
ball. And that's
Pioneers
one
right
thing.
here tomorrow morning at
Pioneers
10
coaching
a.m.
staff, they might win this game. They've
Kickoff.
got to be pretty
Our
unhappy
freshman
with some
football
of the way the
team.
game's gone here in the second half with some of the personal fouls and sportsmanlike conduct, and then as well as the turnovers. You just can't have that
The
whenever
freshman
you're up by
team will be playing
20, 30
Cooper High
points. Ball
School
security
on
has to
October
be
10th right here at Campbell County High
#1
School. That's a
on the
6 p.m.
priority
kickoff.
list.
So the Camels will try to capitalize on the turnover. And it looks like Nate Hess is back in the game after being injured earlier. He's out wide right. And he's looking to go to him right away. Ball's just knocked away from him. Nice defense by Simon Kenton.
It's intended for Hess, incomplete.
And eventually the Camels might want to look at running a hitch and go with them, because they've just thrown out those short 5-yard pass plays, and the Pioneer defenders have been eating those alive here tonight. give them at least a different look at it instead of just a 5 yards and out plays.
All right, so he throws it out left to Zabonic.
Pass is complete. Number 83, Jake Zabonic.
Picks up about 5 on the play, and they'll be at the 40-yard line.
More than
Cup
likely
of
4
5
down
yards,
territory
it'll be
here
3rd
for the
and
Campbells
5.
Here, 3rd and 5 now. As they're coming out in
Mr. Hensley, if you would please
shotgun
contact the
offense.
press box, please. Mr. Steve Hensley, thank you.
Very nice. They get Simon Kenton to jump again. And it looked like on that play, Simon Kenton was probably going to send just about everyone on the blitz.
By
Yeah,
the
they were
defense.
bringing the house there, but again, that's another play by Simon Kenton.
That's good enough for Campbell County. First down.
This game at the start of the 4th quarter.
They just seem to be lacking discipline.
Once again, fans, the
in the
JV
second half
game
here.
is scheduled
And we know
here
they
at
have
Campbell County High School
championship
Stadium
aspirations here
tomorrow,
at the end of the season.
as Simon
And
Kenton
that's one
is
thing
hosting
that
a
championship
band
team
competition
cannot
tomorrow.
do
The game is being
is
played
beat
here. Thank you.
themselves.
Well, it looks like the receivers just weren't ready for that
That's
one.
intended for number 5,
Near
Josh
interception
Carroll,
there on the
incomplete.
play. Xavier Wood threw the ball there, and the receivers just weren't ready for it.
All right, drops back to pass.
Screen, there it is.
It's a screen to Zabonic. Busts a move out right. Gets a block, gets downfield.
Jake
Gets to the
Zabonic on the
35-yard line.
reception.
Another great play by
Takes
Jake
the ball all the
Zabonic.
way
He
down
makes
to
a
the
move and gets
35-yard
downfield.
line. Brought down on the play by Grant Wassum, and that's
Nice
good
play
enough for
called there
Campbell
by
County.
the
First
Campbells
down.
as they're able to get it down to the 35-yard line on the screen. There by Zabonic. Pioneers defender got through and was able to get past offensive lineman who was coming out the block. But Zabonic swept it on out to the right side and was able to gain several yards there on the play.
All right, Camels have trips left. It's 1st and 10, and the read option again, and nothing
Avery
going
Wood
on that one.
carries for Campbell County.
Really can ill afford to have two more many of those plays here tonight, as those plays get very few yards potentially and then eat up some
Leading
more
the
time there
charge
on
for the
clock.
Pioneers, number 54, Matt King.
If they're going to run the ball, it's going to have to be a maximum gain. That way they're able to at least gain the first down and stop the clock for a moment.
Drops back to pass. He throws it out right. And
Avery Wood's pass intended for
Zabonic had to become the defender there
number
on that play.
83, Jake Zabonic,
Yeah, absolutely.
incomplete.
He did a nice job making sure that ball wasn't
Bart
intercepted.
McIntyre on the coverage.
The problem with on
Big
that
third
play
down
is
and 8.
Avery Wood was eyeing that pass the whole time. You kind of got to look off the defenders and look off the safeties and make sure that nobody knows what's coming and then turn and make a quick throw. Third down play coming up here, 8 yards to go for the Camels.
And it's another read option, and it goes nowhere. Gain of
Avery
about
Wood
2.
carries for Campbell County.
And it'll be 4th and 6.
Down by number 50,
Fourth
Brady
down, you
Gowan.
think they got to go with a passing
number
play here, which
45,
has
Barry
not been
Deaton.
their specialty here tonight. But they need it at a big time right now.
It'll be 4th down and 6.
You got to think Campbell County doesn't pick up the first down here. This thing might be over. think they're going to call a timeout.
And Campbell County
and
calls
talk
timeout.
about it. 9:56 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 41-21.
Hey fans, on your way out of Campbell County High School
Campbell's
Stadium
trail
tonight,
the
be sure to
Pioneers.
stop by, pick up a
You're
box
watching
or two
Campbell
of those
County Media
delicious
Central, home of the
crispy
Campbell
cream
County
donuts
Camels.
in support of Campbell County's bowling team.
We've had a crazy
They're just
game here
$6
tonight.
a box.
Camels trying to fight back here late in the game, trying to capitalize on a fumble recovery, and they just want to work out this fourth down situation. Really trying to make something happen here.
Yeah, obviously it's a crucial down spot here for the Campbells. They got to keep their hopes of making a comeback alive here by picking it up. If not, the Pioneers are going to be able to chew some clock and run this thing down and come away with victory number 7.
Fans of Complete Wireless, complete fans of the game tonight are Bailey Riley and Rachel Martin. Congratulations.
Like Simon Kitten, they've already gone over their average for points scored on the year. They were coming in averaging 17 points a game. They're already at 21 for the year. There's definitely been some positives that the Camels come away on the wrong side of the scoreboard tonight, down a couple touchdowns. They've definitely had some good moments that the coaches can take away and build in going for their next game. Gotta look for a pass here, I would think. Can't take a chance of a run up the middle. Need to get 6 yards.
He flips it, and he's got 2 guys on top of him.
Double cover.
An interesting choice.
Intended for
And
Nate
it
Hess.
We'll
Incomplete
turn the ball over
turnover
to
on
Simon
down.
Kitten with 9:51 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the right time to call that play. The problem with that is you get the player there, Matt Wilson, and the only thing he's thinking is I can throw the ball to Nate Hess. He doesn't have a secondary option or anything like that. The Pioneers defenders had him guarded 2-on-1, so you'd like for him to look and have another possibility, and on that play, he didn't have any other options.
So they come out 5 wide. I'm surprised they're not running the ball here. And he throws a bomb pass, and it gets way over his head. So the Camels were unable to capitalize on the fumble recovery. With this,
Intended receiver
with
Lawrence
9:43 left to
McIntyre,
go in the
incomplete.
fourth quarter.
Second and 10.
Without them scoring on that last drive, it's hard to say that they can come back from this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that play call coming out on first down, and you're looking for a 50, 60-yard bomb there on the first play. Maybe they're trying to element of surprise, and I know that they like to come out and air it out and have a balanced attack, but you're up 20 points here, 9:40 to go, and it's time to chew that clock.
I agree 100%, and they'll pick up a nice gain there.
18 on the reception.
Because you start to get in the territory of, okay,
McIntyre.
Are they trying to run up the score here? And
Brought down by
you never
Dylan
like
Rich.
to see things like that, especially at the high school level. When you boil it
And
down,
Kyle Ledgley.
they're just kids out there trying to play
Pioneer
a game.
first down.
And you don't want to see a team run up the score. Not that I'm accusing them of doing that, but probably would like to see them run the ball. And there they go here. And
Although I will say this, as we see Campbell County come up with a stop there on first down after a gain of maybe half a yard to
Bryson
a yard.
carries for the
Every time
Pioneers.
they've handed the ball off to the running back, the Camels have done a nice job of stopping them tonight. It's been
The 20,
usually when Kuntz has
Dustin
got out,
Turner along with
either on
32,
design
Edgley
runs
on the stop.
or
Second
scrambles
and 9.
for runs. That's where the killer has been. The running backs for the Pioneers have not had that great success on the ground here tonight. And give the credit to the Campbell's defense on that one.
And they run a read option. And he's met in the backfield by the Camels.
25 carries left side for the
A couple of
Pioneers.
good defensive plays back in a row for the Campbells.
Brought
as
down by
they,
Turner.
Travis Bryson was stopped for
And
loss
Kramer.
of several yards there on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
And this is probably more of a passing situation for them.
And almost unfortunately for the Campbells, it is a passing situation because when Kansas had to go back and make that 3rd down read and find somebody that's open, he's had all day to throw and had
Down
wide
at
open
14.
receivers almost every single time.
bounce back to pass, and he throws a bomb out to the left side, and he's got his man open for a touchdown.
Just incredible.
Pass is complete.
What a throw. Unbelievable. Perfect spiral. It's
Number
beautiful
4,
to see.
Logan Winkler.
Logan Winkler, second
An outstanding
touchdown
grab for the Pioneers.
here. The last 2 scores have been Logan Winkler's catches.
Nice pass.
But that throw again, just incredible.
In to attempt the extra point.
There's
number
no
48,
doubt about
Tyler
it. This
Smith.
kid is a good quarterback.
I was going to say, if there aren't colleges out here watching this kid, they need to be, because just some beautiful passes here tonight.
Extra point
Field
is
goal is good.
good.
The extra point rather.
28-21 is your score.
48-21 is the score here with 7:47 to go in the game.
Pioneers putting together another impressive drive as this game is down to the last 7:47 here. The loss here tonight would drop the Camels down to 3-3, still a respectable 500 win percentage on the season. We're seeing quite a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may want to check your back pockets.
Gates.
A wallet has been turned into the press box.
And you kind of got to feel
Appears to
for
be
the
a
Simon
male
King
wallet.
cheerleaders.
If you can identify
They
this
do
wallet,
a
please come
push-up
to the press box and claim
for the number of points
the
scored.
wallet. Thank you.
Every time points are scored.
Although I'm not sure I would count almost any of those
Back
as
gate is
actual
number 4,
push-ups.
Guyman.
Yeah.
And Eli Matthews
You're
kicking
supposed
off.
to get like a
Is
45-degree
Smith.
angle. They're doing more of like an 85-degree angle. So the ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff. And Camels will get the ball at the 35-yard line.
A couple of offensive possessions probably left here for the Camels. You'd like to see them keep building on some of the momentum that they've gained recently on offense, put together at least another scoring drive or 2. Give them some
Camels take the penalty. Ball will
positive
be
thoughts and
spotted
something
at
to
the
feed off
35.
going on into their next game.
1st and 10, Camels.
And you know, this might be a good time to test out some of those gadget plays that, you don't want to necessarily risk during the game, but heck, why not, you might as well, you got a live game situation. And over the head is Zabonic as the ball bounces out of bounds.
It's 48-21. and
That's intended for Zabonic, incomplete.
I'm sure in their game plan a lot of the plays are just 5-yard and out throws, but let's see them open it up a little bit, take some shots down the field. It definitely can't hurt anymore, and let's give these wide receivers a chance to try and make a play on the ball.
Yeah, a nice hitch and go, or maybe a slant and go, or maybe just a fly down the field and give it a shot. Instead, they throw a screen to Nate Hess, who tries to run it back to where all the defenders are.
Everyone's pass is complete.
Started there, but
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 after the tackle by the Pioneers. Campbell County trailing by 27.
49, Kyle Mann on the coverage and tackle. A 3rd down and 5.
Exactly. You had contact, you had a body on a body, you had already beat the man that was supposed to be covering you, cut off his body, but no, you take it all the way inside where linebackers.
All right, 2 backs in the backfield. Wood takes a snap, he rolls right and throws right, and he's got Zabonic, but he'll be short of the 1st down.
Drug down on the
Nice
play by
play
number
there,
25,
but
Barry
Deaton
Deaton.
coming up with a nice stop for Simon Kitten. 4th down. Campbell County's going to stay on the field here and go for it.
It'll be 4th down and 1.
I'd look for a possible run here.
Get over there.
They got the 1st down and more.
A nice
Put on a
play by
keeper
Avery
around the
Wood.
right side. 49 on the tackle is man. That's good enough for a Campbell County first down.
So the large majority of the Camel fans have cleared out at this point as he throws the ball out left to Zabonic, who is just covered and tackled on the play by 14 for Simon
Back on the
Kent.
catch,
Alex
brought down.
Zafiro. So
By
they'll
number
lose
14,
2.
Alex Zafiro. Loss on the play.
2nd and 12. Ball
Second
at
and
the
12.
49 yard. About 5:30 left to go in the game. Avery Wood takes the snap and rolls right. And the ball gets away from Zabonic.
Well, really, he had 2 possible receivers out there going for it.
Avery Wood's
Threw it
pass
over
intended
both
for
their heads.
Zabonic.
Looked like it was a
Complete.
little
Third
bit
down and 12.
confusion there on who needed to be where. And before Avery Wood knew it, he had a defender rushing right at him, kind of had to throw it off his back leg and just overshot the receivers right there. 3rd and 12 coming up for the Campbells.
All right, he rolls out right. And he throws it out right. He's got his man open. He hangs off to a Camel touchdown.
Avery Wood's pass is complete.
What a nice
Number
play.
10, Robert Fickinger. And a Campbell County touchdown.
That was Bobby Fickinger with the reception. And what a nice play by the Camels. And there's that deep pass that we were talking about. They finally throw it. They score a touchdown. He's wide open.
That was probably, for me, that was best throw of the night. Actually led the receiver pretty much
And to attempt the
perfectly,
extra
hit it
point, number
right in his
2.
hands, and he was able to
Stuart
haul
Canady.
it in for the touchdown.
Officer Canady.
Kick is up. And
Kick
it
is
is no
wide
good.
right and no good. 5:13 remaining. Pioneers 48, Campbell County 27.
48-27, the Pioneers had the lead. They're going to be getting the ball back. We'll see what Campbell County decides to do. Being talked to by their coaching staff right now is the special teams unit. Possible situation for a non-site kick here. Might be one of those opportunities, like you were saying, might be a good chance to just try it out. Probably not going to come back down 21
As
points
you
here
leave the
with
game
just
tonight,
5
our
minutes
goal is
left
for
to go.
your team to
Might
arrive
be a
home
good shot
safely.
to try it out,
The
though.
Kentucky State Police would like to remind everyone to be on the defense
if
and not commit an offense.
We've seen one thing tonight,
Buckle
is that
up,
the Camels
observe the
haven't
speed limit,
given up.
and please don't drink and drive. Remember to always drive
You know,
like
so
your life depends on it, because it
I
really
wouldn't
does.
be
Thank you, and have a
surprised,
safe evening, and
although
after the Kentucky State
Simon
Police.
Kenton does not have their hands team out there. They're in the normal kick return. Well, I guess they do have some guys up a little further than normal. Yeah, now they're, yep, they're moving up there as the Camels are showing that they're going to kick the onside here. So, kick is away.
A nice
Oh, damn
bounce.
it.
And it's
Calling all sides on us already.
For 15, Wassam on the
going to
recovery.
be whistled dead after
Sides
Campbell
against
County
Campbell County.
jumped the gun a little bit.
We'd have gotten that. We'd have been
Well,
called 3 offsides on the kick.
on the bright side, they'll get another chance.
What the hell?
I
think it was just because the play was whistled dead.
right. Because if it was called
Sides against
after,
Campbell County, re-kick, ball spotted at the 35.
then Simon Kenton would just get the ball. But I guess we'll have another chance here for the Camels.
Unless they're not allowed to decline it. Wow. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand.
So
Yeah,
he kicks
if
the
I'd gone the
ball
other way,
and a
he
little
hit it
too
good.
far and it'll be out of bounds.
And Canela's kick goes out of bounds.
Good idea, just wasn't able to execute it. Now let's see if the Pioneers come out throwing, or if they'll finally go to the ground and pound and try and run down the clock here.
Well, if I'm the coach of
It's out of bounds.
the
It will be
Pioneers,
spotted at the
I'm running the ball. I'm
42-yard
gonna run
line.
the
First
clock
and 10
out.
Pioneers.
You know, take my time, run as much time off the clock as I can. But I'm not the Pioneers coach, so we'll see what they actually do. With 4 wide receivers, they choose to hand the ball off, and a big gain. Goes for about 11 yards.
Nice run up the middle. And
Number 2, Kyle Heflin carries for the Pioneers.
Camel's defense is broken down on a running play.
The ball
off
into
to
Camel
running back
territory
there
and a
by the
Pioneer first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10, and he looks to pass and tries to hit him on the hitch, but goes right
Pass
over his head.
intended for
Slips
Winkler,
out of his
incomplete.
hands.
Second down and 10.
Seemed like that ball was thrown a tad too hard, just went right through Winkler's hands, wasn't able to haul it in.
And you know what? For no other reason than the fact that you could possibly stop the clock, I would not personally throw the ball here, just because, you know, you're up 21 points, might as well just run the clock out. But again, I am not the coach, so they run the ball here, and he'll stay in bounds until they push him out of bounds for an 8-yard
Brennan
gain.
Kuntz on a keeper left side.
But
Out of bounds by Robert
stop
Nett.
the clock, and
They're down here for the Campbells as they would look to get the ball back for their offense once again and stop Brennan Kuntz in this offensive attack from the Pioneers, which has just been spectacular here tonight.
So he's looking to pass, throws it out left, and he's wide open again. They're just tearing apart the Camels
The
coverage.
pass from Kuntz is
And they try to strip the ball
completed to
there,
number
but
4, Logan
it's
Winkler.
unsuccessful, and that'll be another first down for Simon Kent.
That's good enough for a Pioneer first down.
On that play, he faked like he was going deep. Stop, came back short, and the cornerback had gone as if he was going to go deep. And he was wide open on the play, cut it up in the middle for another first down for the Pioneers.
So the quarterback will keep it, and that one will be stuffed.
Is that their starting quarterback they still have in there?
Quarterback keeper
Damn bright.
gains a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter.
There's that sprint draw that we don't have in our playbook.
And they take him out of bounds. Lucky he didn't get a late hit
out of bounds,
ball
but
there.
Yeah, the
Number 2,
fans were
Kyle
certainly
Heflin.
hollering for it. If they were the
On
officials,
the
they would have
carry.
thrown the flags. But
Whistle.
It's out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down.
I guess fortunately for the Camels, they are not. So they'll keep the clock running.
down under 3 minutes to play here. Pioneers looking to score one last time before the end of this one.
Ball snap. He hands it off, and he's got the first down.
Number
He's
2
down to the
on the
11-yard
carry is Heflin.
Sorry, the 12-yard line.
2 on the stop, that's Edgley. A Pioneer first down.
Nice burst of speed up the middle there from Kyle Heflin, giving the Pioneers another first down and down inside the red zone.
And, you know, I'm kind of surprised to see Brennan Cunt still in the game as he hands the ball off there. Because you probably don't plan on passing very much. And if you do, it's probably going to be for short yardage.
Picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Might be an opportunity to test out a backup. Because the thing about high school is that guy's not going to be around here forever. So you might want to take a look at some of your other guys to see what the future of the squad is. But again, I'm not the coach of the Simon Kenton Pioneers. And he is, by the way, doing a fantastic job.
Last few plays, it seems like they've gone more for a conventional up 21, going for just little handoff dives right up the middle.
Tackle for a loss, and Campbell County calls
timeout. Camels call a timeout. So it's 1:37 left to go, and you're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels. And the score is 48-27 in favor of Simon Kenton. Here on homecoming night for the Camels.
It'll be a late night for a lot of these guys. We're going to have some tired boys in the Campbell County community come tomorrow afternoon. A lot of sleeping in on Saturday morning. Let's hope Mom and Dad don't get them up for some early yard work or chores.
Of course, Coach might call a meeting tomorrow morning saying, hey, we got some films to watch after this game. But you know, it'll be interesting. The Camels are home again next week, next Friday night. And you know, it'll be nice to see what adjustments they make. And there's the touchdown for Simon Kenton.
Winkler once again. What a night he's had. We've been talking about Brennan Cunt.
Logan Winkler.
Logan Winkler has had a fantastic game himself as a receiver. Several touchdowns once again tonight for him. Just continues to build the stats on his season.
I thought he was a damn good coach. He does some things that I just...
So they will kick the extra point. It is up. And
extra point attempt is up and good.
55-27 the score now.
Campbell County 27.
And you can definitely categorize this one as a blowout.
Players of the game, selected by our attending media in the press box tonight. First of all, number 15, Avery Wood for Campbell County.
Camels never gave up. They kept fighting. But again, it was too little, too late.
7 touchdown passes.
And even though they kept
Simon
scoring,
Kenton Pioneers, number 6, Brennan Cunt.
the defense couldn't make the stops that they needed to make. And I'm going to have to agree with the Stadium's player of the game tonight. Brennan Kuntz has just played a phenomenal game, has been completely unstoppable. So he will be the official Campbell County
Fans on the way out of the stadium,
player of the game.
Please help our custodial staff and deposit your trash,
or rather the media central
will around the stadium. Thank you.
I don't think all of Campbell County will think he's the player of the game, but
I don't know how an unbiased person could possibly say anybody else here tonight.
So trying to make something out of the kickoff return, and
Dustin Turner
looks like
the ball out across the 30
guy
to about
kind of
the
had him in a headlock there, but no matter. I guess the Camels will line it up on offense again, and
should be the last possession of the game, probably for either side, but definitely for the Campbells. They will get it back and try and make
down on the play by
more positive plays,
45
to give some momentum, and probably have a nice meeting after the game with their coaches, and then head on over to their homecoming dance here tonight.
And hopefully they can enjoy it. Hopefully they can still have some fun tonight. Safe fun, of course.
Well, they're still high school guys. And high school guys, you get them around high school girls, no matter what happened earlier in the day, I think they'll find a way to have some fun. think it was really with
Fans, while we
Campbell
have
County
just a moment,
players,
one more
nobody
time,
feels
let's give a
worse
big
than
round of applause
they
to the
do.
Simon
They
Kenton
knew it was
cheerleaders.
homecoming night. They wanted to get a win, give Simon Kenton
Campbell
their first
County
loss,
varsity
do it
cheerleaders
in front of their friends
and our
family
Campbell
and their
County high school
fellow classmates
alumni
to come out and
cheerleaders.
support them out tonight.
Hey girls, you still got it.
Just doesn't seem to be the case here tonight. But there'll be other days and other games for the Camels.
And this will definitely be an important learning experience for the Camels as they can go back and watch the films from this game and learn from their mistakes. As Avery Wood drops back to pass, and he throws it deep again, and he's got Zabonic, who was pushed out of bounds.
That's late.
And he'll
Avery
draw
Wood's
the late
pass
hit.
Is complete. Number 83, Jake Zabonic, penalty markers down.
So this should put the Camels inside the red zone after this penalty. And you just kind of got to wonder, where were these deep passes earlier in the game?
The hell did I just hit a bad
Sabonic just
Personal foul.
nearly caught that thing off his
Been
helmet
tackled out
there,
of bounds,
almost David
15 yards,
Tyree-esque
tacked on
back
to the
from
end of the catch.
Super Bowl against the Patriots. He was able to kind of pin the ball against his helmet, his
All
shoulder
spotted at
pads,
the
and haul it on in
17-yard line. Good enough for Campbell
for
County.
a huge
First down.
play for the Camels.
And again, it's good to see that the Camels have not given up. They're not just trying to run the rest of the clock out. They want to score, that they, you know, as Alex Howard busts a nice run.
Campbell County's
Another
number
first
28,
down.
Alex
Very
Howard.
close to it there for the Camels.
On the carry.
Inside the 10. They gave him the first down. Now it's going to be first and goal.
Brought down by Cole Murray.
So they hand it off to Alex Howard again, who
Alex
will
Howard
run it into the end
powers
zone.
into the end zone.
So a touchdown for the Camels.
Good to see Alex Howard get in the
Right,
end zone
Campbell
there,
County,
and the Camels
touchdown.
to get another touchdown. As potentially we have nearly 90 points scored here tonight. The extra point goes up. It'll be 89, 55 for the Pioneers and 34 if they get the kick in here. But now they're keeping Avery Wood on the field. Let's see if they're going to go for two here or just kick the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for two.
County in for an apparent two-point conversion.
So let's see what they run here. And bootlegs out right. And
Got
he's
him.
wide
And the
open.
two-point conversion is good. Pass complete. Number 3, Nate Hess. 57 seconds.
So the 2-point
55,
conversion is
30.
good.
90 points of offense. On the board, Pioneers 55, Campbell County 35.
And you were watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels. You got to give it to the Camels for not giving up. It would be easy. The easy thing to do would be to run the rest of the clock out. You know, coach, I want to go to the dance. But no, these kids want to come out and they want to play football. That's what they're here for. And it's good to see them keep doing that.
Well, and since second quarter, the Campbells have played evenly with the Pioneers here tonight, which if they were to meet again in the playoffs this year, that would give them some confidence in knowing that Simon Kenton is not unbeatable. The Camels just dug themselves in too big of a hole tonight and to be able to come back from it.
And they did that early. So the onside kick is going to be returned for a touchdown possibly. Oh, the kicker gets in there and trips him up.
So it looked
Number
like
31.
might head down that way there for a second.
Gabe Croman.
And just like that, we haven't had enough offense tonight, so the Pioneers gonna have the ball just around the red zone. Possibly
Robert
for
Metz
another
on the
touchdown.
tackle.
And Constance back out there on the field. Just under a minute to go, up by 20. I think they're going to go for the score.
I think you're right. And again, not necessarily what I would choose to do.
Shotgun formation.
They are in the shotgun. And he hands the ball off. And he'll
Number 2
push
on the
forward.
carry
He's
is
still
Heflin.
going.
Let's see, potentially we could just, we're going to have a timeout, official timeout here. as we have an injured player, and that's definitely not what you want to see, especially with the game outcome already decided. Hopefully it's just something small or minor.
Campbell County number 57, Earl Sebastian.
Yeah, he looks to be in some pain, and we hope he's all right. In the meantime, we'll take a break. You're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, sports fans.
Good job tonight, Earl.
That was Earl Sebastian, the injured Camel, on the play, and his teammates helping him off the field. We hope that he's all right, and hopefully you won't have to miss the festivities that are homecoming as a result.
Maybe you can get some sympathy votes there from, from the girls to dance.
2nd down and 4 for the Pioneers.
Earl, I heard you got hurt. Let me dance with you. And they're in the victory formation, and they will take the knee. So they'll line it up.
The following announcement is from Connie Polgears, Director of School Improvement here at Community Education.
Well, I guess they got to run one more play.
It's our great honor to announce that Newsweek Magazine
that's going to be
Campbell County
That's
High
going to be it.
School, one of the best
they'll line it
high
up.
schools in the
A
nation,
hard-fought game by the
based on their
Camels,
strong
but
academic
it
and
just
advanced
wasn't
placement
enough to
program.
stop the Simon
Great day to
Kitten
be a Camel.
offense. As we mentioned
Congratulations.
at the beginning of the game,
That
we
will
knew
be
the
the
Simon
final
Kitten offense
play
was tough.
of
We knew they were going to put up a lot of points.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give
It was really up to the Camel
big round
defense
of
to come out
applause
and
to both
stop them.
teams.
They were not able to.
A hard-fought game
the
tonight.
Camels
Great job.
weren't able to get points on the board early, and that cost them in the long run. But a great game played particularly by Brennan Kuntz. What a phenomenal game. Can't say enough great things about this kid. Seriously, if you were a college team who has stumbled upon this on the internet or something, take a look at this kid. He could be a stud. But that's the end of the game, and as such, the end of Media Central's coverage. We appreciate you watching, and we hope you'll come back and watch the game some more. For all the staff here at Media Central, I'm Kevin Sluter, alongside...
And I'm Doug Bagley.
Doug Bagley. And Doug, we thank you for coming out here. We hope you come back and call some more games with us. We appreciate you.
It was a lot of fun. It's a beautiful stadium, great place, great atmosphere, beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for anything better. And you got to see two very quality football teams here tonight battle it out to a high-scoring game. So it was very entertaining for me, and I just appreciate the chance to come out.
All right, Doug. Well, thank you. And again, you're watching Campbell County Media Central, home of the Campbell County Camels. Good night.
The Dixie Heights Colonels right here